So right, it's all financial
It's all
now.
financial shit.
Luigi tried to
bullshit.
spark the change that he wished to see in the world. This is the Luigi. He's the last white on white.
No,
criminal.
yeah, it really is eventually
He
going
did
to come
it.
to a point where it's like Trailer Park Trash just shooting CEOs.
Yeah, dude.
Which would be kind of dope.
It would be kind of
That's
cool.
a revolution.
It'd be
Viva
funny
Revolution.
It'd be funny if that was his point. It wasn't like healthcare. It was like bring back white on white violence.
He's like, yeah, no, we should hate each
White
other.
people need to shoot each other
Yeah, it had
more.
nothing to do with him being a CEO. He's like, I just think this guy's Irish.
yeah, he's like, I just saw a white guy and I shot him. I didn't know
Oh
you.
shit, that was the healthcare CEO? I'm going to write a quick manifesto.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are going to be so confused about this.
Are you ready?
Hell yeah, dude.
Your Christmas.
Camo Christmas, a
You're
mighty
right.
taco.
This is actually the Christmas episode. I don't know if you knew that.
Taco, burrito, taco. What is that song?
Just never
Taco,
acknowledge it's not Christmas.
the Cartman song?
Taco.
Taco,
Mm-hmm.
taco flavored kisses.
What if there was like a permanent Christmas podcast where like
Yeah,
the
this is
theme of the podcast, like the
Yeah.
room was always Christmas.
that's Santa's podcast. Santa
Yeah,
would
dude,
have a Christmas
Santa
themed
got
podcast.
really into like the manosphere stuff, and he's like, "You got to be a high value man, dude."
Santa's red pilled.
Santa's fucking red.
He's like
pilled.
Santa's got a crypto
fucking
coin.
Rudolph the red-pilled reindeer, dog.
He just doesn't deliver presents one year because he got in crypto and he's like a billionaire now.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, what? I was only doing it for the love of
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
no,
He's
no,
like,
no.
what are you? Yeah, like asking for
Alpha
stuff. And you're like,
mentality.
that is pussy shit. No, you're asking. Go out and get your
Go out
own
and get it,
present, dude. Go and
Life
get your
doesn't
own
just
present.
give you handouts, bro. You got to go take
It's
it.
like that Gary Vee thing where he's like,
I honestly wish that every morning someone shot my family or whatever. He's like,
he said like poor people.
Give me more
He goes,
adversity.
I wish I was poor because I need like more motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
so fucking stupid.
Yeah. And that's how poor people think all the time. Is I'm so thankful that I'm poor
Yeah,
that I can have
Gary Vee
yeah.
does
nothing will
talk
get me
like
out of
that
bed
too.
other than being poor this morning.
Like,
That's
oh,
it.
God.
He's like,
If
just
I-
go to a garage sale. Go to a garage sale and flip everything.
Garage sales. Go to eBay. Hit recently purchased price low to high.
Yeah.
And resell it.
That's
Man,
that
and
was,
if you don't, you're a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
You're a
that was
pussy. You
his
don't want to be
advice.
successful.
That was his advice for poor people.
Yeah, dude.
Go to garage sales.
Dude,
He's like,
what I did for a year was I picked up couches people were throwing out, and I would sell them, and that's how I made. Like, no, you didn't.
No,
You didn't.
it never happened. No,
go buy
no
some
way.
soap, you fucking pussy.
And I love too. He's always like, I worked at a liquor store. It's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
like,
yeah. His
your
dad was into
dad
wine.
owned the
Yeah.
liquor.
Oh,
Like
see.
you didn't work. You were a nepo baby.
Nepo
They
baby.
conveniently leave so much out.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's so hilarious.
It's like the micro equivalent of like the small loan of $1 million.
Yes,
right.
exactly.
My dad, I worked at a liquor store, and then it's like parentheses,
yeah.
my dad owned.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
So you got dividends from a franchise of liquor
Yes.
stores
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
inherited.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Rightfully.
Yeah.
He earned that inheritance.
You earned that
all right?
inheritance, dude.
He
Yeah.
didn't shit on his dad's floor. He worked hard
Yeah.
like a man.
I earned it by being my dad's son, and that took a lot of
That took a lot of work.
elbow grease.
I earned it by being my dad's son.
Yes, I did spit in his face and tell him I never want to see him again. But 2 weeks later, he accepted me back like the great man he is.
You know, he was
happened?
getting paid
No,
for like not
could've.
even showing up to shifts either. Like he
Yeah.
probably was like,
He
"Where the fuck are you? You're supposed to be here at 3." He's like, "Oh, what?" He's
It's like,
in his
fuck you.
room,
He's just
drunk
getting
or
fucking
whatever.
blasted on the wine.
Yeah, he's on
Like,
coke.
they just
like-
find him like he's coked out and he's just drunk in the back room. There's like fucking 40, he's like just drinking wine coolers.
Opening baseball cards, hoping for a Babe Ruth just so he can get out of this
He's like,
fucking
sorry, Dad, I gotta
hellhole.
go to this garage sale.
He's like, Dad, there's a free couch down the street.
His dad's like, "Quit it with the fucking furniture." He's addicted to this shit. He's like,
Yeah.
"There's a free recliner down the street." He's like,
like,
You have
"Quit
6
it."
chairs in your room, Gary. Get the fuck out
You're
of
not
my
bringing
house.
another goddamn couch in my fucking house.
This is a storage unit of like old furniture.
It's like, you don't understand. This is an investment.
Yeah, he's like,
These are my assets.
these all this used furniture. This is asset.
You're going to crumble my empire, Dad. No.
Should we do an intro now?
Nope.
All right.
This should just be the podcast. We never
Yeah,
tell people
never
who this
tell
guy
people.
is.
Are we
Perfect.
on?
Yeah,
Read
we're
the
on.
intro.
I thought you gave me this to like stim with.
Yeah.
If I got nervous. Like,
No,
to
it's not
just hold
plugged
this.
in. It's like
Yeah.
you're like
Oh,
our
my
little
God.
brother.
Yeah, you're the
with
little brother
controller.
playing the video games. Yeah.
You give me the broken controller and just beat me in 2K, and I'm like, "What the fuck, guys?"
Yeah. We aren't even playing basketball. That's the funny part. We have the video
Yeah.
playing for
Yeah,
you. on
yeah,
the
you're
screen.
on- We put on a YouTube video of you playing 2K while we go play like fucking Dark Souls stuff.
Just like
Soul
a-
Calibur,
It's
dude.
like a
Soul
live
Calibur,
stream
dude.
of someone else. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Why isn't he doing what I ask him to? This is Nate English. Hello,
Hey.
everybody. Welcome to Bird Soup. You guys got the preview up top. We're just going to put that whole front part in black and white.
Yeah.
And then...
And we're gonna act
just
like it
roll
happened
into the
in the
episode.
future. Yeah, but then it's never gonna happen.
With,
So
like,
it would be funny if
that
we
would
did
be-
that as the preview, and then we just played it again, like right after the preview is done.
No,
There's
you
like a 3-minute preview, and then it just goes right back into this.
You clip only the parts where I'm doing the Gary V voice.
Yeah.
And You're like, no, that's how we talk.
Yeah, that's how you.
No,
yeah,
that's him. That's
yeah,
him.
that's all you're doing in this podcast.
The Gary
yeah.
V like context is just erased.
No.
So they're
We're
like,
gonna,
who
we're
is
gonna like
this guy?
silence you like below a certain pitch.
Right. Yeah.
Just-
Dude, that'd be so funny. Like,
Yeah.
if you guys, your careers progress and you get like
This career?
whatever you're
Yeah,
doing.
whatever we're
Okay.
doing.
This
Yeah.
progresses to where you want it to go, and
Yeah.
you get like a big comedian on, like your first, like, whoa, this dude's like national, and then
Like Bill
you do the
Cosby or
full
something.
podcast, it goes great, but you do the fucking Uno reverse, you pitch his voice like up or
Oh
down.
yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
just really fuck with
That
them.
would be perfect.
It's like
We
Shane
could do
Gillis,
that.
and you're like, dude, I can't believe it. Like, he came on. And then it comes out, and he's like, so anyways. He's
Yeah,
like,
dude,
what
that's
the
how
fuck?
he really.
Think
That's
about
how it really
arenas.
sounds, dude.
He's like, I barely knew these guys. Like, why'd
Yeah.
they do that?
We
Yeah.
chipmunkify him.
Or auto-tune the whole time. You're like, dude, that was the biggest interview of our career. We had auto-tune on an accident the whole time.
Accidentally. Wink, wink.
That would be funny.
If
Just
Kanye-
talking
if
about like
Kanye-
dicks, and it's like,
If we do have Kanye on and he is shouting Nazi propaganda, but he is also
Oh, yeah, we were gonna
fully
talk about
auto-tuned and squeaking,
Yeah.
that could be the antidote.
So
You know
it's
what
just
I mean? That
Yeezus.
makes it okay. Yeah, it's true.
Just a Yeezus interlude.
Just put 808s behind the whole podcast.
Yeah, the Alex Jones interview where he's like got the mask on. He's
well, dude, that I was talking about that, where it's like, dude, everybody's like, whoa, this guy's a Nazi. It's like, yeah, dude, he said he loved Hitler. Like,
Yeah,
what?
it's crazy.
It's kind of
Like to the
Yeah.
a calendar year ago.
I think, yeah.
the writing was on the wall.
updates from last week, though, is he's now no longer a Nazi.
Oh, okay.
Because at SNL 50,
Yeah,
like Adam Sandler like, called him out or something.
Right.
And so he had this like crazy like 4-tweet run where he was like, he said a bunch of shit about like, if you're a hermaphrodite, you're a lesbian.
oh right.
And like all this
Damn.
stuff,
Yeah.
and
He's
then
just-
and then he goes immediately, and then he goes, upon further review, I'm not a Nazi.
oh,
And then he goes, shout out Adam Sandler, thank you for the love. So Adam Sandler,
Dude, Adam Sandler
can you
is
imagine
saving
too? It's just
the
like
world.
funny, like yeah, he's like the one
Yeah.
the one guy who can stop anti-Semitism.
Adam Sandler is
Fucking Billy
Oscar
Madison
Schindler.
is like Oscar
Schindler's List, but it's Adam
but
Sandler.
yeah, but he's like, oh man, yeah, he's like, whatever.
he's
fucking
so
gabagool.
nice that everyone's like, Adam Sandler's mad at you. Like, all right, maybe we should listen this time.
It would be really funny if like Schindler's List was like an Adam Sandler movie though.
Oh, 100%.
Like he's like wearing
That's
drag
what I'm
and
saying.
stuff, and
Oh my
like doing like
God.
bits.
Yeah, but
and like
yeah.
Kevin James is in it.
Rob Schneider plays like
Yeah,
a
dude, Rob
Middle
Schneider
Eastern
yeah.
guy, and you're like, oh fuck,
Oh jeez, like they found a way to make this racist
Oh, my
in a
God.
different way.
David Spade's
yeah.
there.
No,
doing
he's
something.
Filipino though, so it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's okay.
Rob
Schneider is Filipino, so he
plays
can
a
play
Nazi,
whatever.
Nazi Filipino, dude.
If it was more self-aware, like that Rob Schneider was a
Yeah.
different rate, it would actually be kind of funny.
Yeah,
if they were like
100%.
acknowledging it.
Well,
Yeah.
does he claims it though? Doesn't
He can't be canceled.
He's
Yeah,
what?
He's
Fil-
half
he's
Filipino.
Jewish.
I believe it's that is
Yeah.
man.
That's a
Complex right there, dude.
honestly,
That's
you're
quite the-
born with a get out of jail free card. If those are your two
I don't know,
races,
man. I don't know about that.
it's also
I feel like there's probably a better like I'm
don't
not saying
know.
anything bad about it, but
Yeah.
like there's probably a better option than Filipino.
nah. I mean,
As far as what, just like being racially kind of like we don't know.
No, like in terms of like you can say whatever you want.
Oh,
Like a black Jew would be way more.
uh,
Like a black Israelite is probably the most.
yeah,
I mean, Drake's not doing too well.
That's true.
Oh, he's part Jewish.
Well, he's biracial.
he
and
is
Jewish.
biracial, Jewish, black, but
he's also a pedophile.
See, that's the thing. This all
He's got a lot of categories.
if you are like problematic in a way that's like, oh, he might say some harsh things every once in a while, you probably get your pass. If you start fucking kids, that's all gone. It's all. If you start
I don't
DMing
think- I
Millie
don't know if
Bobby
that's
Brown
true, dude.
at 15, that's
I think
no
that's probably
credibility.
only true because he's black.
What? What are you talking
I'm
about?
saying they only came down on it because he's black.
Oh, right, because they're trying
Oh,
to keep
he
the
was-
man
Dude, Jeffrey
down.
Epstein was skating for like 20 years.
That's true.
He was in jail multiple
Yeah.
times and they let him out.
Yeah.
P. Diddy does it once. Fucking
Yeah.
Drake does it once. It's
Right.
like the fucking... They just... OJ kills a person and then
Yeah.
fucking... Whoa. They just hate to
What,
see
you
a
make
black
him the
man...
bad
They
guy?
hate to see a black man succeed. That's really what it is.
I
OJ was
were you-
proved
I
innocent.
can't
Everybody
disagree.
thinks he's a murderer.
Were you one of the many retweeters of Kanye's tweet, "Free Diddy" or whatever he said?
No.
was this recently?
No, he's definitely guilty.
Did you see his lawyer just backed out of the case?
Yeah, dude, his lawyer who was the lawyer
Dude,
for Osama bin Laden.
Yeah. Was it really?
That guy defended Osama bin Laden in 1998.
And he's like, I'll see that one
P.
through.
Diddy.
Yeah.
He goes, nope, we're not going to do this one, dude.
That, but this one he's like, I don't know, man. I don't
think I have a shot with this one,
I
dog.
don't feel good about this one, dude. He's like, you're the only guy that would take me. You defended Osama bin Laden. He's like, Osama had a little bit of a point.
Yeah, he was 6'5".
There was some plausible deniability there, dude. Like, that's how you know Diddy was guilty.
He was like,
yeah,
Osama,
but Diddy, you didn't live in a cave, man. You gotta fucking, if you're gonna do that.
Can you imagine if Diddy was doing all the things he did in a cave?
And it wasn't a cave.
Like outside, it's like outside of LA somewhere in like the mountains. He's in there, like that's where he did all of this. They're like, oh no, this wasn't his house.
Yeah, he's like, we're having a party at my lair.
He had some cave parties.
He always calls it his lair. Like he like changes his voice. He's
if
like,
you're Diddy, you have a lair.
Lair.
Some people have a house. Some people have.
You're like giving like an innocent tour of your house or whatever, and then you're like, you open your basement door and you're like, welcome to my lair.
Yeah,
it's like the back.
You're like, wait, why do you keep calling it the lair, dude?
Yeah, MTV crib of lairs.
This is my lair.
My MTV lair.
You only call it a lair if you're doing nefarious shit.
Yeah.
He's got a labyrinth.
Or else there's like another name.
Yeah.
You know?
It's usually a lair if it's on the top of a hill and thunder strikes every time you look at it. That's how you know it's a lair.
There's
so
like
that's a chateau.
That's it. What are you talking about?
Chateau is nicer.
Chateau is classy, but still creepy.
It could be like.
You would just say mansion.
No,
I feel
Epstein had a chateau. Diddy had a lair.
Yes,
you're right. Yes,
These are the discounts.
That's an important distinction to make.
Because Epstein was trying to get dirt on people,
correct,
while also being a weirdo.
But more,
Diddy was more secretive about it.
Yeah.
Diddy Epstein was just out in the open. He was like, yeah, he could fucking.
Well, dude, he literally got arrested for it multiple times, and they were just like, you know what, man? I like massages too.
That's true.
Fucking house arrest.
They're like he runs a lot of our money. It's easier if we just let him go.
Like, this is gonna be really complicated.
They're like, we'll catch him later.
We'll kill him. We'll kill him when we get him in a cell. They're like, I guess we got to kill him now.
It's like, damn. Don't you hate it when your whistleblower just gets arrested?
Well, I wonder if that was what it was though, because it is like with Epstein.
Right?
If it's like they arrested him twice before, I think, for like child stuff.
Right.
And they were like, well, I think there were two different charges, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was like working on Nickelodeon shows. It was weird.
Yeah, but like I'm wondering if like
Schneider,
if like too much came out.
Yeah,
with that like expose, so like, oh fuck, we actually have to kill him now.
Yeah,
we
that's what it was.
They were like actually mad about having to do it though.
For sure.
They're like, dude, I know we had a great time on the like Hillary Clinton's like cinching up his rope.
Dude, that's what
he was like. I'm really sorry I have to do this.
Yeah.
Like, we had such a great time.
It's legit the mob.
Stephen Hawking did it. Stephen Hawking did it to like.
If Stephen Hawking's there, you gotta draw the line somewhere.
He did, dude. They had to get a wheelchair accessible lift for him to go on the private plane.
Yeah, dude, it was accessible.
Give him accessibility.
We fuck with Stephen. We'll build a ramp.
Yeah, dude. It was an accessible child slave island.
Yeah.
That's funny.
They had ramps.
I'd imagine like for celebrity pedophiles, this was the equivalent of when the like cool rich kid's house gets like he gets caught by his parents. Everyone goes at a party and drink, but then one day he gets caught and you're like, dude, we can't go to Trevor's house anymore. Like
Trevor's like, he got caught with coke.
His parents were always out of town. He'd go there and just party, but they're like, dude, his parents caught him with coke. Like he's going to juvie. We can't party there anymore.
Military school's gonna be rough on him, bro.
Yeah, they sent him away.
And then he gets hung in his dorm.
He gets killed. You're like, wait, what was Trevor doing?
That's
his parents fucking killed him.
I was just there for the wedge salad, dude. I wasn't doing anything. Like
fucking
wedge salad at a party.
Salad.
I was at Epstein's for, dude, he had like a fucking private Olive Garden.
This guy had in an Olive Garden at the party.
Yeah.
Like best fucking breadsticks this side of the Caribbean, dude.
Is there...
He had the mini breadsticks.
Yeah.
Was there anyone on that list or whatever you think was truthfully there just to like chill? Like they might have not even known what was going on?
Can you? Yeah, but that's what everybody's going to say.
It's
like when you get caught To Catch a Predator and you're like...
I was
just teaching her a lesson.
I
was just here to scare her. I just wanted to let her know what she's doing is dangerous.
I'm a part of the Crime Stoppers, dude.
That's the best lie they have where they're like, I showed up to teach her that this is wrong.
Yeah, and then he goes,
You're like,
do you have condoms?
Yeah.
And he's like, I always have condoms.
He's
like, well, actually,
you don't have condoms?
I always have condoms.
He's like, I wear one just all the time.
Yeah, I've just got it on me, dog.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
She's just
Which you know is immediately a lie, because who the fuck would want to wear condoms?
I mean,
that's how you know it's bullshit.
It's a situation where it's like like it like once you first have a relationship, you like ask to come over a couple times, and then pretty soon you just start showing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you stop asking if it's like, are you doing anything? Like it's like
No, right, but I'm saying like
As far as
it's
condoms
literally
go?
like
Yeah,
like,
it's
like why
adjacent.
would
It's
you
the
why would
adjacent.
you not want to be like in a situation like, oh fuck, I'm sorry, I have
Yeah.
no condoms, and then she's like, okay,
yeah.
that's like the best.
You gotta at least like float the idea.
Float
out
the idea.
there.
You're like, oh man, we
Yeah.
go to the gas station,
right.
Yeah.
and then she's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That you never want to have one on you initially. You know what I mean?
You only want to
Like, you
do
never
it
want
if
to
you
have
feel like
one
you have
right
to.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go get one if it's necessary.
Right.
Like, oh, we can stop at the gas station on the way home.
Right,
That's fine.
because
Well,
we
then she's like,
respect
oh,
women.
don't worry about it. That's
Because we're big women respecters
yeah,
here.
big women respect.
Dude,
We
if
love
there's
them. We
one thing I
respect big
fucking
women, dude.
I'm going to a professional women's hockey game today.
Yeah,
Amazing.
That's how much I love
Yeah,
women.
That's
Hell
how much
yeah,
you love
dude.
women, dude.
I
You
want
know
to
what?
see him
Women
skate
beat
around. and
Nobody
hit
can
other
call
women
this
up.
guy gay. That's for sure. This dude
I'm
loves
so straight.
women.
I'll watch women play hockey. I don't care. I watch women do anything.
You're like not gonna lie, dude. I'm kind of getting hard right now.
Yeah, like, dude,
You just hear in the background just slapping the puck.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just like,
You keep adjusting.
like what, someone's like, what's going on,
fuck.
man? I just love watching
like
women do
I
shit.
love watching women be powerful.
Yeah, look at them all just skating around so
Yeah.
powerful and
They're so
confident,
powerful.
It's like
Dude.
women that go to NBA games because they know all those dudes' dicks are huge. It's like one of those things, but you go to
Wait,
like
what?
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
they
know.
go- you never
I
heard of
don't
that?
know if that's a thing.
not all of them, but there's some.
That's why you go to NBA
I
games.
didn't say that.
Courtside for sure. If you're,
I am not a woman, Brody.
If you're
Dude,
out-
I would only be so lucky as
Yeah,
to be a
you're like-
woman.
yeah.
You're like, you're there. You're like, dude, these guys, they have such good, big, huge, giant plays.
Le-
They're
le-
so-
the plays,
their
yeah.
plays are so giant.
Dude, that was the
huge.
biggest play I've ever seen.
Look at that,
dude.
dude.
That was the
Such big
biggest fucking
That was
play
the
ever.
biggest play that I've ever fucking
Such
watched. dude.
girthy ambition.
Yeah,
These guys.
dude.
How does it play have so much
God,
vein?
man, look at that fucking thick, fat ass rebound.
That's a
dude.
Snickers bar of a play,
Thick-
dude.
that
Oh
thick,
my God,
veiny
fuck.
jumper he's
Snickers
got.
satisfies,
God damn,
man.
dude.
Such a veiny jumper.
Fucking yeah, dude, what a veiny jump shot, dude.
Just an uncut, veiny jumper, man.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Can we
know,
change
so-
the topic, guys?
look
I'm
at
getting
that
fucking
zone
hard right
defense,
now,
While
dude.
we're on NBA dicks, can you imagine being in the locker room with that assortment of men? Like
Oh my god.
the European
You can only
dudes
be
are
so lucky.
uncut, so like
Oh my god.
You know
So
for
are
a
the
fact that
black
you're-
dudes for the most part.
Sometimes.
Are they?
I would say
Is
it's
that
half and
common?
half.
Half and half?
I would say half and half. In my experience.
you know what I'm saying? You got these like large black men, and then you have like Luka Doncic, like kind of pudgy European uncut wiener.
And then Nikola
What if
Jokic,
it's like- what if
a
it's-
huge
yeah,
fucking
dude.
hammer.
Obviously,
man.
the question
you know he's
is
got
though,
a Thor
it's like,
down there.
you-
Mjolnir, you can't even lift it. It's fucking-
The head is squared. It's just it's heavy. You can't- that's why he's so slow on the court. His
Yeah,
dick
he
is like
dragged his dick
actually
around, dude.
like it might as well be a tumor. It's
Yeah.
like enlarged. It's almost. It's not even like cool or like hot.
He's
It's,
got
like,
insane
scary.
core strength.
Yeah, his dick has abs at the bottom.
They're gonna start a GoFundMe
His
to
dick is
reduce
fucking
it.
heavy.
Yeah, yeah,
he
he's
needs
like- He's like, I have a big dick, but and everyone's like, good for you, man. He's like, no. It is
No, this is a curse.
This is
I
a
have
But
Bird
can you
horn.
imagine though? Can you imagine having to listen to somebody bitch about that?
How
Be like,
big
my
a
dick
dick
is like too big, and then you're like,
I would shoot them with a gun.
yeah, I'd be,
Hey,
like,
man.
I'd be like, you know what, man? Fuck you, dude.
Dude,
Oh, my dick is.
You'd be
so
like, you know,
big.
everybody talks about having. Everybody talks about having $10 million, like it'd be
Yeah.
so easy.
Yeah.
But you know, there's like a lot of stuff that comes with it that's not like what everybody thinks. And you're like, you know what, you fucking douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, shut
I gotta
up.
say, I disagree with you on this one because we've talked about it before, where it's like at a certain
No,
point,
at a
the dick
certain
is
point, it
too
would.
big.
No, yeah,
And
no,
it
no,
is.
that's
We-
we
that's
reached.
fully a curse.
Well, yeah.
Any
And it's
girl
like-
I've dated said big dicks are.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Every girl
Yeah,
I've
dude,
dated told me that I was the
said, like-
perfect size.
Yeah. There's that. It's fine.
Every girl I dated said I was just right for her.
Exactly.
And it was perfect, and there was nothing wrong
Every
with
girl
it.
I've been with said, "Oh my god, like your dick is like I wouldn't even want a big dick. It hurts." And I'm like, "Oh, thank God, I'm not hurting you."
Yeah, exactly.
I just love women. Like I would
You're
never
like,
want
I
to
would
hurt a
love
woman.
to hurt a woman right
No,
now,
and
dude.
No, but honestly, it's not even that. It's just more of like to put like a. It's just like a tail. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
front
it becomes
tail.
if it becomes a
because you're
front
just gonna
tail,
be fucking swimming in tail,
dude,
Yeah.
that
it makes it's all
my
coming
front tail
together
needs
now.
a back tail.
My
if you know
front
what
tail
I'm
needs
saying.
some tail, dog.
No, but it's like I don't know. It's just a frustrating like.
Can you imagine
to
though,
be
like-
hard and 2 feet long? Like that's
All right,
2
all right,
feet's a
Connor,
lot.
We know what you're
Pants-
getting at here. All right,
What
you have
pants
such
can
a hard
contain
life.
this?
Yeah,
you have
it's
such a hard life, dude.
Dude, it's just
Being
and
tall
it-
with the big dick.
It's not easy being green, man. That's the
It's green too.
It's green. Yeah, it's like Shrek. It gets really big. They're like the Hulk.
Circulation is a huge issue.
Green.
It's so big, like blood doesn't get to the tip.
Yeah.
It gets like half hard, and then it's like, I don't know.
Blood just gets trapped in it, so it's always it's half hard at all times.
God damn.
Mass.
Yeah,
you're like, damn.
But only when I get angry.
It's got its own heart.
That's the thing. If I get angry, it's unruly.
It's trauma based. Yeah, it's the sexual. Yeah,
Like fucking hit it.
Yeah,
Fucking slap it.
yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
We don't need to do that.
No, I'm saying that's what you say.
No, I know that you were saying that, but that's not true. So maybe
when
maybe
fighters,
that's not spread around lies.
before fights, when fighters like slap themselves.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That's what you do with your dick.
Yeah.
but right before you're about to,
My small soldier.
before you're about to, engage with whoever. Hey,
Yeah.
whoever you want.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
You give it a couple. Like
Yeah.
that, you ever see
You
that
teach
clip?
it what for.
Yeah, give it the old one too. You're like
Little speed bag
some
action.
shadow
Yeah.
boxing.
like Rocky.
Yeah.
You ever see that clip though of the dude who played for the Jaguars in like the 2000s?
He's got like a
where
tiny dick.
he was large, but
is
it'd be
it
funny if he had like a
It'd be
little thumb
little,
dick.
little baby
No,
dick.
he's about to go out in the field and he makes the trainer like slap him hardest. He's like, I forgot what he says. He's
I
like,
know what you're talking about.
he's like, hit me, man, hit me, man. And the trainer walks over and he just like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like a little like,
It was like a big
clears
palm.
him. And he's like, he starts
Yeah.
screaming and then he
Yeah,
like runs through the
exactly.
tunnel.
Dude.
I'm like, oh, man,
Insane.
that's me before sex
Yeah,
with
dude.
women.
Ready to
with
go.
women.
So much. Oh my god.
That's what when you said that I was thinking of the Baker Mayfield where he always headbutts all of his fucking teammates without a helmet on.
Yeah,
like
I'd be
he's
like,
just
chill.
bare head.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
fucking like that's
That's
a man
also
that's,
him before sex.
That's
yeah.
You break
I grab
your
my
nose.
girlfriend. I'm like, you ready?
yeah.
She's like, what the fuck? I'm like gushing. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, fucking do it, dude.
I'm licking my blood. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's fucking go.
Nothing gets me going like a concussion, dude. If I can get a concussion
Nothing
right
fucking
before
turns
sex
me
every
on,
time.
dude.
I wonder if
Just
like
a minor one.
Have you ever had a girl
crazy.
be like, fucking smack me as hard as you can?
hit me with a brick.
Like,
before we fuck.
Just get real violent with it.
Yeah.
I need to look up on Reddit or something like
We
a
gotta
story.
keep tabs on that. I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket until later. But go ahead.
No, I'm curious if it's ever happened.
Oh,
it's a good
no,
question.
it's not me.
It hasn't
I
happened
mean, it's
to me
never
for
happened
what?
to me.
Oh, no,
Like,
it hasn't.
has a
Okay.
girl ever asked you like hit them in the face?
Yeah.
In the middle,
In the middle?
like of sex.
Oh,
Like
in the
of,
middle. I thought you were like in the middle of her face.
No. yeah.
You're just like, hey,
Palm her
babe,
fucking in the
I heard
face.
if your hand is bigger than your face, you have cancer.
She's like, what? You
Fucking dumbass.
Gotcha.
And then you immediately come. You need the chicker to come, dude.
Gotcha. You're like, wait, what's happening? That's where you learn that
Yeah.
you like it.
Yeah.
Like you do it as a joke, and you're like, wait a
Oh
minute.
god, what? I'm fucking
I have to high school bully my girlfriend in order to fucking come.
You're so like,
You're like, here, hold these books.
pussy.
Fucking dork. Oh, that's good.
See, it's
All right.
because like,
class, bitch.
like you got bullied in high school, so you can
Yeah.
only like come if you're like fucking bully like your girl.
Yeah, right. You have like this complex.
Dude, hurt people, dude. That's what
You're
happens.
so right. There's like a locker in your
Or-
room.
or-
and she's
or
like, what?
you
You
go
push
the-
her into it.
Or you go the opposite way, where it turns you on to get bullied.
Oh,
so you're like,
she
babe,
bullies-
knock
yeah,
the books
yeah,
out of
yeah.
my hand.
That's just real. I
Yeah.
think that's just
Yeah.
actually
Spit in my
happening.
mouth.
Babe, put me in the toilet, dude. Fucking flush me. What is it? A swirly?
Yeah,
Give me a swirly.
swirly, like waterboarding in a urinal.
Yeah. Yeah, put a urinal cake in my mouth.
She's
And
like,
fucking
why?
knock these books out of my hands.
Why
That's
is
the
the
only way I
back room
can
of your
come.
house set up like a high school? There's like lockers, a
Yeah.
bathroom. You're like, oh,
You hire a teacher to sit in
You're
there
like,
for
oh,
the day.
that's third date.
Don't
shit.
worry about it. Yeah.
And the third date's like, can you give me a swirly?
This is gonna sound really weird. But
I guess that's not the worst thing to be into, you know?
no,
Well,
way
what's the-
worse.
well,
things.
yeah.
What is the worst thing to be into?
Kids.
That's where my man.
A lot of,
wouldn't wanna be into that.
lot of pedophile talk.
Oh, you haven't listened to this podcast.
You have to listen to the
This is-
podcast
yeah.
more. We usually it's funny.
I would say,
Yeah, I mean-
probably. Okay, so this is the 30th episode. We're now on episode
Big
30.
30.
And I
SNL
think-
30?
Yes, SNL 30.
Sweet,
BS
okay.
30. And I believe maybe 24 out of the 30 episodes of pedophilia
That's
has
cool.
been mentioned at
We
least
should start like a
once.
fantasy
the
league.
problem is,
for
I have to
pedophiles.
say this. The problem is,
Fantasy league?
A fantasy league for.
the problem is people just keep getting fucking
Yeah.
like taken.
It's in the news.
You're
It's
right.
in the news.
It just keeps happening.
You're right. It's not your fault for talking about it because it just keeps happening.
happening.
Fucking Drake, P. Diddy, fucking Epstein's a fucking goldmine of comedy. Like,
yeah. No, you're so right. It's not your fault.
no.
And if
Fucking
it's
Kevin Spacey.
You're doing your due diligence
Kevin, I'm
in the
trying
community.
to think of
fucking. Well, I mean, there's a lot of like
the last 10 years have been real tough for pedophiles. That's
they Jared from Subway. We did a little Jared from Subway retrospective.
Come on, man.
Who do you think's next?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Ellen, probably Ellen.
Who would be the funniest? What would be the funniest person? You're like him or like
Chris Pratt.
That's kind of funny.
That would be
Rob Schneider.
Fucking Oprah.
Rob Schneider.
Oprah probably has.
Could be that. Yeah, dude. There's a
What's
certain.
your
Rob Schneider
echelon
is
of
almost
money.
like you can't believe it.
Yeah.
It would make too much sense.
It would make too much sense. It
That's
wouldn't
like
be.
your fucking joke that you were.
Oh yeah,
like
right. There's no allegations.
Yeah,
like,
no.
he's a hack.
Yeah.
Facts.
He doesn't have any
Fucking.
demons.
Who would be the funniest guy? To come
Mr.
out?
Beast. Probably he probably.
That would just buy
That'd
that
just
one.
be real. That's
It's
just
like
real.
a challenge though. He's like, let's just keep this secret between me and you
It's
for
his longest running YouTube
$100,000.
It was all like
He's still filming it.
Yeah,
It was
he's
all
like,
like a
he's like with a
simulation.
kid. He's like, you have to keep your hand on my dick forever.
Oh my god! Wait, no. He fakes being a
$1 million.
pedophile to see who can catch him.
Oh,
and then
right.
they win the prize.
Right,
so it's not even
right.
actually
It's a-
happening.
it's a joke.
But then it is. It's all
all
like
a
a
joke.
triple
Yeah.
mind trick
Yeah.
where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it was fake. It was a challenge, and he's like, no.
Yeah.
I was doing it, but I was open about it, so you'd think it's fake.
Yeah. He put the law
Right.
on a pretzel. He put the law on a pretzel.
Oh
man.
yeah. He's
No one's gonna know what
3D
to
chess
do.
with Mr. Beast.
No lawyer could figure that out.
No.
He bought an island. It's fine.
Oh my god. Yeah.
There's no other pedophile islands that we ever have to have worried about.
What about Bobby Flay? I feel like Bobby Flay would be funny.
Bobby Flay? But we need beat Bobby Flay.
No,
Bobby
we
Flay
need
is
it,
a
but
good
that's
show.
why
It would
be
take
fun.
the show.
That's why it would be funny if allegations came out about him.
Well, that would be the ultimate beat Bobby Flay. If they for sure beat him.
Yeah, beat these
beat him
allegations.
in life.
Not
Yeah,
beating
beat
these
the
allegations. Dude.
Well, that's one of the few industries we
Bobby
have.
He's like, Bobby Flay has a new challenger.
So a bunch of
State
8-year-olds
Court of
Department of
New York.
Justice.
That's one of the industries we
my
haven't
God.
seen pedophilia in yet. Is like
Food?
chef,
Yeah,
celebrity
not
chef.
really. There's been some racism stuff.
There was racism.
You're right.
Paula Dean got got.
Paula Dean got.
What's her name? The dude Mario Batali. He got fucking. I think
He was
made some-
racist, too?
I don't know if he did racist stuff or he's just an asshole
Homophobia?
or something
both.
happened. I know he's a bad guy now though.
Rachel Ray.
Rachel Ray being a pedophile.
Oh no, that would
funny.
suck. That'd be a bummer.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I
Rachel
feel like I've
Ray's
always
chill.
liked Rachel Ray.
She's got a good vibe.
She's nice. She
Guy
seems nice.
Fieri would be kind of satisfying.
Guy Fieri being a pedophile would be hilarious.
That would be so. Yeah, that'd be
That
satisfying.
might be the funniest. That would
because he's kind of
with
a
that
dick.
show. Yeah, I'm sure he is.
No, he.
Yeah, but he also dresses like he's trying to impress an 8-year-old at all times.
He's like, you guys
He's
still.
like-
you
he's
guys like
trying to
Limp
look-
Bizkit, right?
Yeah, dude, he's always wearing like fire shirts and stuff so that 7-year-olds think he's sweet as fuck.
Yeah. He's not even good at it. He's like, you guys still listen to like Third Eye Blind,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're like, what?
He's fucking love the Goo Goo
He dresses like the 2000s. He's like, you guys,
Come
this is
on,
cool.
dude.
They're
This
like,
is for
I don't
fuck-
know.
Don't you kids like fire and flames and frosted tips, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh man, I'm
he's
out of
just
the, I'm out of the game.
He's about to go to like a Kids' Choice
He's,
Awards.
he's,
at all
a,
times.
he's a washed up pedophile, dude.
Yeah.
He's still trying to
It's
fuck
true.
7-year-olds from 1998. Like,
yeah.
Yep.
Like, dude, get your numbers up. The other pedophiles are like, yeah, he's washed.
yeah, he's fucking washed.
Dude, he's such a bad pedophile. He's not even fucking
Yeah.
kids. He can't even get the dates right.
Yeah,
he doesn't even know
yeah,
how old
dude.
these kids are.
Yeah. He's like, how old
By
is
the
he?
time
Like
they
20?
get them, they're already 20.
Yeah.
He just did so long. He plays the long game.
Yeah.
Like
And he's like, nice guys finish last.
He's the nice guy of pedophiles.
nothing worse than a pedophile procrastinator, dude.
Dude,
That's
dude, I know.
wasted talent.
Oh man,
Oh,
grow some balls, dude.
Christ.
No, I'm just kidding.
Get your fucking Gary V grind set on and go find some
Go
kids.
buy a couch.
We do not support pedophilia on the Bird Soup
Yeah,
podcast.
this is- yeah, we
we are
gotta-
on the opposite
yeah.
end of that.
We're just
on
making
the-
fun of it.
Yeah, we're on the pedophiles are bad train.
Dude,
That's us.
I'm gonna say it.
We're leading the charge.
Pedophiles are bad. I'm
Pedophiles
sorry. Like,
are-
Sorry,
well,
dude.
listen, yo,
Don't
cancel
tell
me.
a Catholic.
Yeah. They're like, what are you talking about? Listen, yo.
No, you just
You wanna
go.
come
You go.
after
Yeah,
me?
dude. You're like over aggressively like hating them. Like every room you go in, you're like, dude, don't pedophiles suck? Like,
people are
people are like, why do you keep bringing that up, dude?
That's how I feel about a lot of shit. Like when it comes to people on like Instagram,
Yeah.
where they'll be like, Nazis are bad, and then it's just like a metaphorical like
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, that's so profound.
Because doing that, it feels like it's like Nazis are bad.
Yeah.
True. But the more you do it, it's like
Nazis are bad. All right.
But I love how people.
I hate them.
Yeah.
They'll post shit like that and think they're like, just did my part for the world.
Yeah,
I think we all can kind of agree.
Their story is a billboard for the entire human race to see and be influenced by. That's
it's just like the liberal like kind of way.
Yeah, 100%.
Of like faux activism.
It is. It's so funny. It's like kind of the similar thing to like a billboard as you're driving down the highway where it's like drive sober, get pulled over, and it's like whether I read that or not, drunk as fuck or not,
it is so dumb that those are in the middle of the highway.
It's like
You're gonna. I think
you get to that point, you're like, oh, he's supposed to be fucking sober today.
Yeah, you're driving drunk.
Whose
you're like,
joke is that?
I'm drunk as fuck right now.
The billboard makes you feel bad. You're drunk. You're like.
And then you just fucking driving off the road and crash into a ditch.
I'm fucking worthless, bro. I shouldn't even be doing this.
Dude, I shouldn't even be around.
You turn right back. You get sad. You're like, I can't drive like this. And you turn right back around, go back into the bar, and then you come out and you're like, I can fucking drive.
And then you kill yourself, but then the billboard you would have saw next was like the suicide hotline.
Right. Oh man, that's poetry.
Yeah, like that. Can you imagine if that worked?
That's an A24
if that
movie
would work.
right there.
Yeah, right. Like every billboard in Buffalo is just like, don't drink and drive, don't kill yourself.
Yeah.
It's all like,
what can't we do anymore?
I know,
we're taking away all of our freedoms.
Dude, the fucking libs don't even want me to kill myself anymore. I can't even kill
what's up
myself.
with all these pussies like not wanting to kill themselves?
Are you talking about freedom? You want me to be free and you don't want me to kill myself?
That is the most free thing you can do.
That's the free. It's the
you heard it here first.
All
patriots should kill themselves.
That is not bird soup sanctioned. We did not approve of that.
The right wing people get so like fucking.
They get fucking confused. They're like, wait a second. And just like
kill themselves to be like, fuck the libs, I'm gonna do it. And everyone's like,
the libs want you to live. And they're like, wait, I'm not. Wait, I'm not woke.
Tucker Carlson's like,
that's all you would have to do.
How does it feel that the liberals don't even want us to kill ourselves anymore?
Yeah,
like what?
They're like, what does it mean?
Can't fucking tell me now.
Can't make me stay here, brother.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I hate my kids.
You ain't making me go to therapy and better myself. I'm not taking vitamins.
I got 9 millimeters of therapy right here, buddy. Fucking bow.
Divine intervention. A warm bullet. putting fucking bullets in my mouth like Zins.
Sucking out with blessed by Christ.
Sucking on the powder.
Over my dead body.
Literally, yeah. Like,
over my dead body, I'm not gonna kill myself.
You're just watching Fox News. The fucking libs don't want me to take my own life. Like, babe, I told you to stop watching that. Shut the fuck up. Just put a shotgun to your head. You're like, the libs don't want me to do it.
Now that's the true red pill. That's the real red pill.
Yeah. You're so deep in it,
dude.
Like, I'm gonna take my life to have power over everybody.
It really is like that. I'm gonna show them,
dude. Yeah.
Or my dead body.
And then you live and you're like,
okay, you blow your face off.
Yeah, you blow like a chunk of your head off and you live and you wake up in the hospital.
Yeah.
You just become a socialist. You're like, the world's beautiful and everyone's
blew
equal.
Off the red part of your brain. Yeah. It's just fucking.
You shoot the part of your brain that has like these beliefs and you wake up, you're like, oh my God, universal healthcare is the answer.
You wake up trans and then.
Yeah.
They put you in the wrong surgery and you're like, you wake up and you're like, I have something to live for.
Yeah.
You become an activist.
I somehow feel like more me than I ever have.
It was all just like repressed fucking gender dysphoria.
Exactly. Yeah, you're like, I wanted to be a woman the whole time.
Yeah. Maybe, I hated women because I thought I was one and I hated myself.
Yeah.
God,
that's crazy.
Whoa,
so deep,
holy
dude.
shit.
That probably is what's just going on.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So don't do it.
Yeah, don't kill yourself. Don't be a pedophile.
The libs want you to live.
These are things that bird soup will die on.
Liberals, the libs want the woke mind virus wants you to live, dude.
Yeah.
No, you gotta shoot the woke mind virus out of your brain. You gotta get your Smith & Wesson and shoot the woke mind virus.
There's no cure. You gotta
no cure. You gotta shoot the woke mind virus.
Bonus points if it is a musket.
Yeah.
If the older the gun is, the better you'll get it out.
It's like a zombie apocalypse where it's like you gotta kill people as soon as they get bit. That way they don't fully turn into it.
They stay conservative, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you've heard. Yeah, dude. See, that's the thing, dude.
I thought about spending my tax dollars responsibly,
and all the 5G towers that were spreading the woke mind virus. Like you already got, dude. You gotta shoot that woke mind virus right out of your brain.
Oh my God. Do you think there's some dudes like deep in Appalachia they're like that. Like, they think that people are getting like infected, and one of their friends is like, hey,
which
man,
is hilarious.
28 days later.
They're like fucking their sister's cousin. Like, fucking, you know.
Like, I'll fuck my cousin, but I won't like gay people.
Yeah,
that's a choice.
That's
for
interesting.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm incestual, but at least I ain't gay, dude.
At least my cousin's hot. I mean, we grew up together. Like, we already knew each other. It's way easier.
Yeah.
No, but like,
well, you're gonna tell me I'm gonna be closer with somebody who's my cousin and my sister? You're telling me
that's family?
That's real family.
That's real.
It's funny how like that started just because of like isolation. They're like, this is the only girl I know. Like, I'm gonna fuck her.
You gotta
like,
get the pussy somehow.
It's either me or my brother.
Yeah,
and like,
I ain't gay. So
I'm not gonna fuck my brother because I'm not gay. So I'm gonna fuck my cousin because she's hot. And she's the only girl I know that's not my mom.
Right. Exactly. I'm not gonna fuck my mom. That's weird.
Hey, you know.
But it's funny how like that stereotype just came out of like, we don't know anyone. Like,
Well, dude, I can't imagine like how bad it would be.
It's Appalachian isolated tribes, and then the royal family. They're the two incestuously like.
What's your
they're just rich as fuck.
No,
and they're like,
we gotta keep
other
the
people to be
bloodline
rich as
pure.
fuck.
We gotta keep it in the house.
Dude,
being so
No, they just
selfish.
like have like they have, like, they have, like
Disgusting.
they fucking start having like fucked up noses and dicks and stuff and like.
I'd rather be deformed than fucking poor. That's what they're saying. They're like, I'd rather have a fucking fat chin than be poor. They're like,
they're like some like fucking, you know.
These colors don't run, dude.
Some fucking barely functional man like fucking walk. Like, he's like, oh man, and then his sister's like, he's so fucking hot. Look at that big chin and giant nose.
Oh, he's probably so rich, dude.
Cross eyes and his dick that doesn't work. And that's the Habsburgs, dude.
Like, at least I'm a billionaire. Like, you have a...
this really goes back to the red pill thing. It goes to show that women really only care about money.
That's true.
You're so right. That's why...
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
I'm going to chalk it up to that.
Women. If women don't like you, it's probably because you're broke and ugly and stupid.
And you aren't selling things you found at a garage sale.
Yeah,
if you started selling things you found at a garage sale, you're gonna get
couches.
That's another thing you can just shoot right out of that old pesky brain of yours. Yeah, being poor,
fucking
shoot that right out.
Yeah, that's communism right there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's communism.
We can't all
brain.
be rich because then I can't prove that I'm better than you.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
See, like that's the thing too. We could have better policies, but like, what if you became rich?
Yeah.
What if you went from poverty?
You wouldn't know what to do.
What if
you wouldn't know what to do?
They're like, dude, you could be a billionaire too.
Like,
just what if you like try hard?
What if you like won the? What if you like sold
just
enough?
Start enslaving people.
What if you started selling
dude?
couches? You never know how many you could probably eventually maybe become a billionaire.
I'll just buy every couch in the world.
So and then if you were a billionaire, you wouldn't want to get taxed, right?
No, that's true.
Yeah, they're like, if you had all these couches, you wouldn't want to give up like one couch to help someone else.
No, because your couches,
they're mine.
They're yours. You just bought them. Yeah.
You weren't on Facebook Marketplace finding free couches, driving across the city.
I'm a warrior.
That's what I
got boots on the ground.
That's what capitalism feels like. It's like, who's the first to just have all the money?
Yeah.
And then they're like, I have it now. And we're like, okay, we don't. And then they're like, yep, it's mine.
Yeah.
And then we're kind of just waiting like, okay, you have it, now what? And they're like, I don't know.
Yeah, the only thing you can do when you get that much money, like the only high you have yet to chase is to get away with being a pedophile.
It makes so much sense.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the last.
Because you have all the money already. Nothing is hard for you. So the only difficult thing you have yet to achieve is to get away with being a pedophile.
That makes sense.
It's
animals or kids.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing.
They're trying to 100% life. Like they're trying to get all the trophies.
The achievement hunters. They're really achievement hunters.
All the Xbox achievements. It's insane.
No one's gotten that yet. No one's gotten that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe in the past.
No, fuck every age.
Dude, before the internet, the Xbox
but
Live
it's
gamer
weird
score
though because they never go older.
No.
They always go
gross.
younger.
That's
but
disgusting.
it's gross. But if
fucking an old lady?
Are you a completionist?
Like a 99-year-old.
It's like try it out, man. That's
They're
hard
like,
too.
That is hard.
That's hard too. They're barely even conscious. So it's like just the same with consent.
Yeah, they have a van outside of the senior home. They're like, come here, Dolores.
Social security checks.
Yeah. They're like, what?
Retirement funds for everyone.
Yeah. They're like,
pension.
I found letters from your husband from the war, remember? And she's like, oh, my Jonathan. And then she gets in the van. You're like,
what if that's what all the scammers are trying to do? Like when an Indian dude calls you and he's like, your son is dead.
Oh, yeah.
You need to send money now. They're just trying to fuck all the old white ladies.
What if you're just like, good? He's like, what?
Yeah.
Your son died. You're like, thank God. It's like, can you just give me money? You're like, no.
No.
No shot.
Wait, no, I don't. I should have paid you to do that for me.
He stops the scam. He's like, dude, can you send me like $20?
You're like, for
I got
real.
you, bro. Don't worry about it.
He calls the son. He's like, dude, your grandma wants you to die.
He immediately switches. He's like, I have your son. I'm going to kill him. I'll kill him for $20.
Yeah, he's like, oh, wait, I'll kill him.
I'll kill him for you. I got him.
Yeah, well,
I'll kill that fucker.
I snatched him up.
If you have the money, I'll kill him. I'll do it.
What a lovely thought experiment. That's what you get on the Bird 2 podcast.
There's no territory we won't explore.
No.
We always want to have both sides of the aisle.
We're the Lewis and Clark of podcasting, really.
We want to hear both sides on this.
You're going to places unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our guest is the Sacagawea. Whoever the guest is our Sacagawea.
What?
Oh,
you gotta take us there.
Oh, so it's not just me.
I didn't know
know the
Sacagawea was a white man.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
That's why the whole story's so controversial. There was no Native American involvement in any of that.
That was
They
brown face.
just
That was
circled
brown face
the
whole
same
time,
mountain
dude.
like 3 times. They're like, well, we think this shit's over here, I guess.
Yeah, they're going around one mountain. They're like, that must be Montana.
Yeah, I think, dude. What the fuck?
Well, do you ever think about that? Like what psycho drew maps? Before they had like a, you could see from up high.
Is this your new bit, or is this your new
No,
stand-up bit
this
you're
is
working
just
on?
like a thought I have very often. Like, you look at a map, you're like, how do they fucking know? This is what the outline
I
of
love
like
the squiggles, like the tiny little squiggles that are like, no, but this spot is
you
Oklahoma.
can tell they're just
this
like,
spot's Texas.
yeah, they're like, this part's like very clearly a straight line.
Yeah.
This part, I don't know. I'm just
Well, dude, I like when they would like draw on the little sea creatures in the corners.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
is
They would do
kinda
like
hard.
a little kraken down here.
Those
and
are
be
the
like,
best,
Like,
yeah.
yep, this is where the kraken is. We're fucking right by Mexico.
That's hard.
Mexico's just like completely wrong, essentially.
Yeah.
We need those on the globes in schools, like right outside of like
an octopus.
Ireland is just like a giant.
Yeah, just Cthulhu.
yeah, it's huge, and they're like, no, that is there.
No,
That
he's
is
there. I swear to God.
That's where he lives.
Dude, that's not the Loch Ness Monster. He's like right there, dude. He's fucking right there.
What if one
We
day
found him. We got pictures.
What if one day like I couldn't tell you one, but like a small country, coastal country, or say like Greece. What if one day you found
Mykonos.
out that it was a sea monster and it just swims away?
Well, you're saying the Greece itself is a sea monster?
That sounds kind of
Like the
racial.
land- the
That sounds
land-
kind of racial. But I'm saying
No,
like,
no, I get
okay,
what
let's
you're
say
saying.
Ireland, right?
Yeah.
Ireland at one point
No, what is the...
just starts moving, and we're like, what happened? And then it like a head pops out, and it's a giant, like the entire Atlantic Ocean floor is actually a monster.
No, I feel like I've seen this in a sort of media. And
is
it's
it like a SpongeBob thing?
I don't...
Alaskan
well, they did
bullworm?
it. They did that with the worm, the big worm, where Sandy goes in the cave and then starts like fighting the worm.
Oh, yeah.
And then SpongeBob's like, "That's not the worm. That's his tongue."
What if we just take Northern Ireland and push it closer to the UK? Just kidding, don't do that.
Yeah, and then
Closer to England.
And then Irish car bombs are back, and then we're not just drinking. We're drinking and fucking getting crazy.
You're so right. What happened to just what
What
happened to just white on white racism, huh? That might
there's
be
not
in
Good old days,
There's
man.
not enough of it, really.
We need some
No.
more white on white crime for sure.
Yeah.
I remember my
Well,
grandpa.
you know what it is? Bernie Madoff happened. Now all the white on white crime is just crypto scams.
Dude, well,
You're so right. It's all financial
It's all
now.
financial shit.
Luigi
This is
tried to
bullshit.
spark the change that he wished to see in the world. This is the Luigi. He's
Yeah.
the last white on white
No,
criminal.
yeah, it really is eventually
He
going
did
to
it.
come to a point where it's like Trailer Park Trash just shooting CEOs.
Yeah, dude.
Which would be kind of dope.
It would be
That's
kind of
that's
cool.
a revolution.
It'd be
Viva
funny
la
if-
revolution.
It'd be funny if that was his point. It wasn't like healthcare. It was like bring back white on white violence.
He's like, yeah, no, we should hate each
White
other.
people need to shoot each other
Yeah, it
more.
had nothing to do with him being a CEO. He's like, I just think this guy's Irish.
yeah, he's like, I just saw a white guy and I shot him. I didn't know
Oh
you.
shit, that was the healthcare CEO?
Oh,
I'm going to write a quick manifesto.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are going to be so confused about this.
He had that's why the whole thing started. He's like, I don't even believe in this shit. I just had to come up with something to divert the argument.
Oh my god. All right, we're at 43 minutes, guys.
We got time. We got
What
20, 30 more minutes to fill.
What else? What
40
else we
more
got?
minutes.
What do you have going on in your life, Nate? What's the haps?
Oh,
What's it like
man.
being Nate English?
Oh, not good.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Not good.
If you want a mediocre life,
Yeah.
Not too good. Not too many highs. Not too many lows.
Yeah.
You want to be me.
That sounds pretty good.
But it'll never be good.
And you get to go to like women's hockey games and, you know.
Today you get to go to a women's hockey game.
I'm imagining you too, like you're sitting in the audience and you just keep like looking, like winking at them. Like,
yeah. When
Every time they
skates,
skate by,
You keep doing like, hey,
just to give them a
babe.
when
quick
skates
wink.
by, I'm like,
You're like, hey.
she's like, what the fuck?
Hey, girl.
Like, hey, girl.
Hey, girl, I was just on a podcast.
Hey, no big deal. I was just on a podcast.
It's a pretty big deal.
No big deal, dog.
Not a big deal.
If you need someone to like walk you
It
around
ain't
the
even
city,
a thing, man. Yeah.
yeah.
If you needed like some pointers on like how to shoot
Wait, so
the puck
is
or
it like a
whatever,
Buttes game? Is that what it is?
Dude, no, the buttes don't exist anymore.
They're gone.
That's why I'm going today. I'm trying to raise awareness, bring back the buttes.
Is this wait? Let me go back in history. What are the
Buttes
Buttes?
are the Buffalo women's hockey.
They're also women.
They were a professional women's hockey team.
This I feel like that is a bit of a patronizing name for
the buttes.
any women's sports team. Like to just refer to their beauty.
Well, in, like,
that's fucked up.
In hockey culture,
All
calling
right,
someone
dude.
a beauty.
All right,
up,
dude.
dude.
Take off the fucking shining armor.
Nah, dude.
All right,
That's
dog.
so fucked up, dude.
Fucking
All right.
white knight.
Yeah, you
Call
fucking
them
white
the
knighting over-
strongs. Call them the strengths.
All right, dude. I
Buffalo
think they can make their own arguments.
Buffalo fucking warriors.
Call them the
We
Buffalo.
should call them the Golden State
Call them
Warriors.
the Buffalo, dude. They should be called the Buffalo Men, dude.
Buffalo strong
The
men.
Buffalo Strong Men.
Yeah.
Women's
No,
hockey
they're
team.
those are the
Women's hockey.
cheerleaders. Those are the
jacked
cheerleaders.
dude. Just like that's
Yeah.
their fucking.
It's the coach is just a guy with no shirt on. He wears like a tie but no shirt. He's like,
Yeah, and he has a dude constantly oiling him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like a little weak guy following him around, like fucking rubbing him down with
toweling
oil.
him off at all
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Just a dude in a sauna and a cold plunge. Yeah, back and
Just
forth behind the
killing it.
bench. He doesn't coach them at all. Just a Joe Rogan
He just shows
clone.
up to
Yeah,
games and looks
he's
tough,
just like,
dude.
yeah, dude, gotta hit the plunge.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, they're like,
Well,
where's
it's because women already know what to do. They're all smart and beautiful.
Yeah, they're all
creatures.
beautiful.
so
yeah,
right,
dude, the
yeah.
Buffalo Beautiful Angels,
The
dude.
the Buffalo baby
Beautiful-
girls?
No.
The Buffalo Baby Girls.
No,
dog.
we can't. We
Yeah.
can't do this.
No, but on a real note, like
What do you mean? What's
Connor-
wrong with angels?
No,
Listen,
dude.
What about the beautiful angels of
You don't
death?
get it, dude. You don't get it.
Beautiful
they're more
angels
than
of
angels.
death.
They're
Angels of
more
death
than
would
See,
be
you're
kinda
too,
hard.
you're too, you think the feminine is negative. That's the problem.
No, I think
See, you can have the masculine and the feminine, and they're both.
all you
good.
could do is focus on the feminine, and that's pretty fucked up. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Connor
they're more
hates
than just
men.
feminine.
Basically, is what I'm
Women-
getting. You
what-
hate men.
I hate men.
See, I'm pro women,
Men
you're
have had
anti-men.
enough.
Yeah,
Men have
see,
had-
that's
men
the
have had
difference
their
between
run.
me and you.
You know what I mean?
You're trying to bring people down. I'm trying to
No.
bring everybody up.
Are you?
Yeah,
what are you
dude.
talking about?
Because I think men can be beautiful
women
and
are
women
more
can
than
be beautiful.
Women are elegant. Women are fucking like.
Fucking talk to me about something that matters on the court of hockey, dude.
Yeah,
On the ice
seriously.
It's not a
rink, dog.
court.
It's a beauty.
On the hockey court.
See, this is the problem with men. You don't know shit. You don't know what you're
no
talking
gender on the
about.
ice, bro.
No gender on the ice, dog. It's all about sticks and pucks and shit.
Yeah,
Sticks and
sticks. Talk about sticks like a
shooting
fucking
five
man.
hole, baby.
Shooting
That's all that
five holes,
matters.
dog.
No, but
Fucking yeah. Nobody cares about elegance. It's all about beauty.
yo, the Pagulas, we got to call them out real quick. They sold the Buttes.
Oh, they sold.
They
They just
sold
sold
them. The league went under. No longer exists. This league, new league, way more financially stable.
Okay.
They're selling out big arenas and shit.
So there's no Buffalo.
For
Today,
women's
though,
hockey?
barely sold any tickets. Kind of pissed at Buffalo because they're posting like
Well,
we're
they didn't
Wait,
promote
what's the
them.
new team?
we don't have one. It's an exhibition. Well, not an exhibition. It's like a neutral site game between New York. You review these names:
Okay.
New York Sirens, Boston Fleet. Boston Fleet's kind of hard.
Sirens kind
okay.
of fucked up. Fleet is.
Wait, why is Sirens fucked up? They're monsters.
That's fucked up, dude.
They're monsters.
Yeah, but they're succubuses. You know
No,
what I
see,
mean?
but you-
they sing a siren
that's
song.
the thing, man.
Isn't a siren like a mermaid?
Yeah, but they're like bad people.
Their logo is not a mermaid though, which is that'd be kind of hard.
Their logo is just
No,
the
I
Starbucks
Sirens
logo.
aren't.
Yeah.
I thought Sirens were
Team
like
Starbucks?
They're bad guys.
They're bad. They're like fish monsters.
Yeah.
But also sirens
And
in New
women are
York City,
beautiful.
like police
No, but I thought a
sirens. maybe?
siren just appeared.
Ooh,
I
fire-
thought-
fire
I-
siren?
Isn't a siren just something that
The New York
appears?
firefighters.
A siren is something that just appears as like what somebody wants to see.
Yeah.
And then they kill you.
Yes.
Wait, not
That's
to
fucked
change the
up.
subject. Here's an idea. You know how like the NHL plays outdoor games?
I guess. Oh, that's like the Winter Classic.
Winter Classic.
Yeah.
It'd be funny for like the women's league. They're like, we're gonna play outdoor games too, and everyone's like, great idea. Yeah, do the same thing. They're like, we're playing at fucking Ground Zero. That's the first one. We're throwing some bleachers up by Ground Zero, the memorial.
It just has
we're gonna
every tragedy.
Fill in the 2 holes. We're gonna make a rink right there.
Next year, Oklahoma City. It's gonna be great. We're gonna fucking kill it.
You ever heard of Topeka, Kansas? Playing outside at a fucking mall. Nah, but
we're playing at the Alamo next year, dude.
We're playing at the fucking beaches of Normandy next year. The NHL goes to Paris, France.
It's just like Saving Private Ryan.
Shooting live bullets over their heads. Like, holy fuck. They're skating around like, dude, I don't want to
One
be
of them's
here.
like looking for her arm. Like,
that's a Winter Classic. That's a Winter Classic.
It's an all-time classic.
That's all time, dude.
That's a historical moment. The face-off, a guy's face falls off. Just land. They're like, oh shit.
The most literal face-off that has ever happened.
Private Ryan Miller.
We've talked about that a couple times.
That's good.
Saving Private Ryan Miller.
Dude, Saving Private Ryan Miller is so funny. That's fucking.
I didn't even mean to do that. I just said it.
Oh god, dude.
No. Okay, so something I did think about with my lady the other night. You know, we riff sometimes.
Hell yeah.
You and your lady?
Me and my lady.
That's so beautiful.
Instead of making love, I listen to her.
You riff.
We riff, but we came up with this thing.
You were like, yeah, dude, I
Listen, I would totally love to like.
She riffs and I applaud.
Yeah.
I clap.
I clap and listen.
Anything she says, I get an entire audience of people that clap at. Yeah.
You're like, babe, you turn me on when you have to immediately go jerk off after.
Yeah, I'm like, tell me how your day was.
Oh, I gotta fucking calm down.
That turns you on sexually.
Yeah.
To hear about her, like all her annoying friends and stuff like that.
She's like, she's like, can't we just like hook up? I'm like, no, please tell me about your day.
Tell me about your day, dude.
No, but we were riffing about like, because we're going to Florida next month.
Ooh.
Universal maybe or something. But
exciting.
Anyway, we were saying
Harry
like
Potter World.
Huh?
Harry Potter World, maybe.
Okay.
But
no, we were riffing about like crazy parks they could have. That were because you know it's all like based on movies.
Right.
We're like, what if there was like a Schindler's List, like park?
The live experience.
Sneak out the Jewish person, dude.
Holy shit!
You're like, dude, we're gonna miss the train. Like, there's like a timed train where you get on and you're like,
it's like the
ass with a bunch of strangers.
Fruitvale Station.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, they picked the worst movies to make parks.
The Fruitvale Station interactive ride.
There's just like needles everywhere.
You just have to keep fucking killing Michael B. Jordan, dude.
You see that's
the one that he's in, right? That's like that.
I don't even know what this movie
is. It's like
is.
a Groundhog Day, but it's like a police violence Groundhog Day, right?
What? Is that for real?
I don't know if it keeps happening.
I thought that's a different. That might be a short film I'm thinking of.
Holy shit!
Oh wow, that'd be kind of cool.
It'd be fucked up.
The reviews are like, my 8-year-old stepped on a heroin needle.
Yeah.
And it went through her foot. We had to leave.
No, those were props. Those were props. Get your kid away from those fucking needles,
relax.
Dude. You actually broke our equipment, and we need reimbursement from you.
Like, you guys stepped on our needles.
Okay, I was thinking of a short film that was kind of based on what happened, because it's like a police violence thing that just keeps happening over and over again. But Fruitvale Station is, after spending time in San Quentin, 22-year-old black man Oscar Grant is now trying hard to live a clean life and support his girlfriend and young daughter. Flashbacks reveal the last day in Oscar's life, which he accompanied his family and friends to San Francisco to watch fireworks on New Year's Eve, and on the way back home became swept up in an altercation with police that ended in tragedy, based on the true story.
That's so fucked up.
The Universal ride.
No, that movie is amazing.
It's a really good movie.
It's a good movie?
It's a good movie, yeah.
You ever see this movie, Gridiron Gang?
I've heard of it.
With The Rock. That was one of those movies that would just be on TNT like every night for no reason.
Because they just had terrible
Gridiron
distribution.
Gang.
Yeah.
This is a football movie?
Football movie, a bunch of troubled kids.
Yeah.
Kind of a rip-off of Coach Carter, if you think about it. It's so similar to Coach Carter.
Yeah.
But these movies...
You just change the character names. That's a new movie, man. Change the character name, hire a different actor. That's fucking...
There's a lot of movies like that back in like the 2000s where it was like, let's help troubled teens.
Yeah, right.
Where are those movies now?
Friday Night Lights. All the,
Yeah.
Fucking The Blind Side.
Which apparently the story was fake.
Yeah, it's fully fake. Yeah,
I loved that movie as a kid. And then, it's crazy how things change.
You are smart. You are capable. Thank you, Sandra Bullock. I'm going to go be in the NFL now.
The part, I mean, if Sandra Bullock gave me a compliment, I'd probably be doing a lot better in my life. I'd try way harder.
Oh, 100%.
If she was clocked into what I'm doing.
If we had a white female girl boss just fucking raising our kids, our troubled youths, that would solve poverty, I think.
Just a blonde white lady follow me around, be like,
"Now you can do this."
Nick Saban's
what have we
in my
talked
house.
about? What have we talked about? We talked about integrity. We talked about never giving up. we talked about treating others with respect. Just like we did not treat your actual human being with respect when we wrote this movie.
The part where he doesn't know how to play football was kind of offensive.
Yeah,
really.
they treated him.
He was like balloon. I was like, Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
what movie are we talking about?
Blindside, dude. It's fucked
In
up.
hindsight, that movie
dude,
fully fucked up story.
When he fucking just drives the guy off the field for no
Yeah,
reason
and
and
then
all that. They're like,
when they asked him what'd you think of the
"That's our new
movie?
tackle right
He was
there."
like, I didn't like
didn't
how
that
they
fucking
made
win
me
Best
like.
Picture?
Well, not Best Picture.
Or he
but
got nominated
I
for
think
something.
Sandra Bullock won.
Oh, she won Best Actor.
Yeah,
Probably.
supporting actress.
White
they-
savior narrative.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and when they
The
asked
best
him,
white person award.
When they asked
There's
him
another
about the
Universal.
movie,
12
he was
Years a
like,
Slave, Universal.
he was like,
That was Best Picture.
That did win Best Picture.
I don't
That's
like how
right.
he said he's like, I don't like how they made me like fucking stupid. Like he's like I knew how to play football when they met me.
100%.
That's my thing. Sometimes they change these movies. You didn't need to make shit up. Like, just tell us exactly what happened. It's probably good enough.
No.
You know, I don't
You're
like when
thinking of a documentary there, brother. You gotta spice it up.
No, it is like,
You
dude,
gotta
that is
spice it up
super
a little
fucked up
bit.
too, because it's like they're like,
What is this, a biopic
what
or
would
the
be
truth?
What would be worse though? What would be
Not
worse
at
though?
all.
Like, oh, they treat him like stupid, or like they adopt him and they're like, this guy obviously knows how to play football. Like, what would be worse? Like,
The movie would look way more predatory if he was already on his trajectory to the
and
NFL.
they're like, we're gonna
It
adopt
would-
this kid
they're
because
like,
he's going to the
dude,
fucking top.
it would
man.
this guy fucking
this
rules.
kid's
Let's get him in our
6'5",
house.
300 pounds. He's fucking 16. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make it somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
what
give
if
him like $40
Like,
and
I feel
hope
like
it goes
both angles on that movie are a little fucked up.
either way?
Yeah.
What if he tore his ACL and they just kicked him out?
Like, like, yeah, this isn't
You're
working
not
out.
our son anymore.
He gets like paralyzed
Yeah,
in
yeah.
football, like a
not
horrible.
used
They
to
just
anymore.
completely abandoned him.
He gets Damar Hamlin, and they're like, we suddenly don't care about this guy. He's back in the bleachers eating popcorn.
Were
And
you
they're
in
like,
foster care with any brothers?
yeah. They're like, is there somewhere you could like go? Maybe.
Yeah.
They drop him off on a farm, like a dog, and they're like,
Do you have any
Yeah,
other
the
large
little kid keeps
men?
asking where he went, like the little brother, and like
happened
he's
to
living on a farm now.
yeah, they're like, he actually died. And
Yeah.
they're
Oh my
like, no, we
God.
dropped him off on a farm.
That's so fucked
They're like,
up.
is he still playing football?
That's
They're
where
like,
football players go when they die. They go to the farm.
They go to Terry Bradshaw's Louisiana compound when they
and they
die.
just play football
Forever.
forever.
It's like
They
an
play
eternal scrimmage. It's like the scrimmage
It's a
never
never
stops.
It's like a scrimmage, but in heaven.
It's a never-ending scrimmage where everybody wins.
It's like the Rose Bowl, but in the
Both teams
sky.
win.
That's
No,
perfect.
no wide rights in heaven.
No, there's nothing. You
Oh,
make
man.
every kick. You make every
I want
kick
that to
in
be
heaven,
my
dude.
like if I write a book about my life. No,
It's called no wide rights in
no
heaven.
wide rights in heaven.
Yeah.
It's just me with a horse in front of like a field goal post.
Never play football, but it's an autobiography about you, and it's just called No Wide Rights in
It'd
Heaven.
be so funny to be like a celebrity and you write a book about yourself,
Oh my
but the
God.
book is like completely fake.
Oh,
for
God,
sure.
And people know, but if
Oh,
they
that was like Norm did that. I think
Yeah, a
Norm had
fake
the
autobiography.
whole.
oh,
yeah.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That is
dude.
such a good bit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
The whole book too is like he just progressively gets more insane. I haven't read it, but I've heard.
That's
about
amazing because you can just. It'd probably be easy to write because you can just do whatever.
It. You're the main character in your own fucked up
Yeah.
universe.
I
Might as well.
Years ago, I bought the Ron Burgundy
There's
book
he did a book.
about his life,
Oh
and it's
my God,
hilarious.
that's really funny.
Never
That's
finished
insane.
it. Never finished it.
Who
But
finishes books?
That movie was a classic.
Oh,
The
dude.
first one.
great.
The second one was not.
Second one,
Not as good.
Jump the shark. They jumped the shark. You don't
Yeah.
need two Anchormans.
No.
You just need another movie that's good, and you don't need to do the same fucking thing again.
You're so right. There's so many movies that just should have been one, and they'd be like certified hood classics. You
Dude,
know?
speaking of movie, Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah.
coming out.
What
They're
do you
filming
guys
it.
think about that? You're the movie guys.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't really like Adam Sandler that much.
I like Happy
Really?
Gilmore a lot.
If he's like Happy Gilmore's good, but I'm saying I don't think he is like. I think he's capable as an actor, and he's
Yeah.
been good in movies.
Yeah.
But I think if he is in charge of everything, it is not
Yeah.
ideal.
Well, I just think he doesn't give a shit about anything.
Yeah, that's why it's not ideal. What the fuck? I don't. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not.
He's obviously a
using
capable actor.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying he's does not bat 1,000.
He's
even on comedies. He's got a couple good ones, but he's probably at like a fucking like an 80-20 and like landing a good comedy.
No, he's like
and it's gotten worse over time.
The actor equivalent of like I don't need to study for the tests or whatever. Right. It's like I see what you're saying. I'll just show up and then put my time in, and if kids don't watch it, fuck it, I'm gonna make another one.
When he's also like directed by like people who are good directors, like Punch Drunk Love is good. Good in that. When he's directed by the Safdie brothers, he was good in Uncut Gems. But he doesn't make fun. He hasn't made a funny movie in like 20. He was my muse. When was like the last good comedy that he made?
Oh God,
it's got to be at least 20 years.
No. Maybe Big Daddy. Probably Big Daddy. I like Big Daddy.
I wouldn't consider that one of his.
I don't think I know like the years his movies come out. I don't think I know like the.
I don't know the years either.
Big Daddy was like 1999.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that. Okay. I mean,
there's the Sprouse twins is the kid, and Jon Stewart's.
They piss on a door.
They do. Yeah. It's great.
That's the climax of the movie.
I don't think he's made a funny comedy in the 2000s.
Click? You don't like Click, dude?
Click is not.
Click was depressing.
Click, dude. I got real sad at the end of Click. I'm like, what the fuck?
With the dad thing, I almost cried. Dude, I was like 14, and I was like, what the fuck? I gotta call my dad, bro.
Go back to Christopher Walken.
I wish my dad was Fonzie.
When did Click come out?
That's probably like 2007.
Yeah. But his Netflix run is just like
bad.
They're giving him millions of dollars to take his friends on vacation.
Yeah, pretty much.
Every movie's like,
pretty much.
Let's shoot like a weird romantic comedy in the Bahamas.
Yeah,
and all my friends will be in it.
Yep. No, see that's what I'm saying though. That's like not. Why would I pay for that movie?
He doesn't give a fuck.
He's kind of just
made that shitty-ass like Jack and Jill movie.
Yeah, oh god,
like, he's had some garbage, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Obviously he doesn't care, and he's a good actor, and he seems like a good comedian. Like he's like a funny guy to hang around.
Oh, maybe I would say Longest Yard. Or I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry's not bad.
Longest Yard's not bad.
I haven't seen Chuck and Larry in a long time, but Longest Yard.
But most of his most of his
Mr. Deeds was 2022 or
most
2002?
of his actually funny like movies were in the late 90s.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
when he was hanging out with Norm. When him and Norm were
but he's doing
buddy.
He's kind of doing what like any of us would do. Like he casts himself as the main character. He always has like a hot girlfriend in the movie.
Yeah.
Puts all of his friends in the movie. It's filmed somewhere warm. He's kind of doing what any of us would do.
I wouldn't give myself a hot girlfriend. I would give myself a smart and intelligent one.
You're so right, dude. right.
You know what I mean?
There's more to Courtney Cox than just boobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's more. Yeah, 100%.
A boob is a boob. Right. What's going on the inside?
Yeah.
What's going on up here?
Yeah.
I'm casting Susan Boyle, dude. That's
Damn, Susan Boyle. She had a moment.
I'm casting fucking Michelle Obama as my love interest.
Michelle Obama is
intelligent, beautiful,
my girlfriend.
Not even beautiful because like she is, but it doesn't matter.
Beautiful from the inside out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the outside, of course, she's beautiful.
Let's cut her open and look on the inside.
Yeah.
Let's cut her open.
Her fucking stomach is beautiful, dude. Like not even her belly, her inside.
The inside of her face is so pretty.
I love my.
What's going on behind your eyes?
I want to see things through your skin.
I want to look behind you. I want to know what's going on behind your eyes.
And they're pretty sexy gallbladders only.
Yeah.
Let me see your fucking appendix, girl.
I need a bitch with a big gallbladder, for real.
I need a bitch whose brain tastes good. You know what I mean?
I need a bitch with her appendix out, for real.
I want a
bitch with a delicious heart, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, dog?
Oh my god!
I want their heart to taste good.
Yeah, fucking. Should we do something about that? Should we figure that out?
We gotta put this guy in a cage.
We gotta, dude. Get him on at least a leash.
A feminist cannibal? That'd be interesting.
That'd be funny.
A feminist
because he just like loves women so much he has to eat them.
Yeah,
it's almost like it's like a hyperfixation type thing.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm so gay for women, guys. It's
my
awesome,
god,
dude.
Oh my god.
If I could be gay, I would date all the women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, can you imagine you're like a guy who thought being gay was liking women because it's like they're feminine. So you just like, dude, no way, dude. I'm straight as shit, and you're just like sucking dicks and stuff. Even though you really like women, but you're afraid of being considered gay,
right?
Honestly, so you're just aggressively giving dudes blowjobs.
The gayest thing you could do.
That's a pretzel. That's a pretzel thought right there.
Dude, that guy has some serious hang-ups for sure.
The gayest thing you could do is date a woman. To be honest,
it's true. It's true. It's so expected.
Dude. Like dominating another man, what's straighter than that?
Nothing.
Dude,
just fucking.
That's Greeks and Romans. That's the Greek and Roman times coming back.
Yeah,
right there.
their soldiers were fucking. Were we gonna say they're not?
Dude.
heroes.
Yeah, dude, that's why Elon gave a Roman salute, dude. He just likes taking in the ass.
Elon Musk has a 300 poster in his man cave. Okay,
he's not a Nazi. He's not gay.
And
he's
it's
gay.
stained.
He's not a Nazi. He's gay. Yeah. What if Elon was like, he goes live on X?
Oh, dude, did you see the video where he said, "I am become meme"? Did you guys see that?
He said what?
Dude.
He goes, "I am become meme," and he made this like
quoting
there's like he was like yeah, dude.
No.
He was like sometimes
bad.
there's living the dream and living the meme, and I'm just that's what's happening right now.
Oh my god!
And he's like, it's like
Anything
one of the most
happens.
uncharismatic videos ever. He's talking about like the comedy being made illegal.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
You saw that?
clip.
That's fucking insane.
When are we gonna get off of that shit? Like,
when he dies?
Yeah,
I hope he dies.
so
That's
like you can't say anything anymore, crowd. It is dwindling, but
Because it's never been true.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's never been based in reality.
like-
You can
dude.
say almost anything you want all the time now.
You
And
literally can
the
say anything you want.
It's the most free that speech has ever been.
if
And when
you
you
say
say,
it-
this fucking
No,
woke
but
mind
it also
virus,
doesn't
dude.
even matter. Like if you were clever about how you said it, you could say
Exactly.
whatever too.
Yeah.
If you were actually trying to be like as a comedian or whatever,
Yeah.
And also,
you could totally get away with whatever.
well, saying
it
something
was never true.
Saying something doesn't negate other people saying things against it. I think
No,
that's
yeah.
the biggest
Well, yeah,
issue
there's
where people are like,
consequences.
"Why can't I say anything?" It's like you
But
can't say anything. And I can say you're a fucking idiot.
I think
Exactly.
even the
Yeah.
consequences though were exaggerated.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
agree that
Yeah.
you deserve consequences or whatever. Like that's not the same as like not free speech. But I'm saying people were acting like if you said like something that was like you made like a gay joke or whatever on stage, you'd be like fucking drawn and quartered.
Right.
You
Yeah.
you would be put in like sedition prison.
Because it's like you can
that's not
say what you
happened.
want, but it doesn't mean you're free from backlash.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
exactly.
but-
And just because you get backlash doesn't mean you can't, if you really want to, do what you're already
You
doing.
can still
Yeah.
do it, yeah.
You're free
Because
to be
a
a
lot of the
social
guys
pariah if
complaining
you'd like.
are, but like,
Right.
but a lot of them aren't even social pariahs.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle has 4 fucking
That's
Netflix
a
specials.
good point.
What the fuck do you
Yes, I
mean
know.
social
They're like-
pariahs?
they're like, I'm being censored,
There's
brother.
not
It's
even
like-
consequences. You are saying you're being
Yeah.
censored
Yeah.
from fucking Netflix.
Yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah,
being
yeah.
broadcast to every home in the goddamn United States.
That's a good
and you're
point.
like, I'm being censored. So
Yeah.
even those consequences did not exist.
True.
They
It's true.
canceled me and
It's
gave me
'cause you're-
$200 million.
You're like, oh man, I'm
They're
this
paying me for an hour of
Netflix
silence.
is hush money that
can't- yeah,
they're
exactly.
putting me, even though
I
they're
can't step foot in a
platforming 4
Starbucks, but I
specials
also
full of
they gave me
transphobia.
all this money because I'm in so much
He's
trouble.
been telling the same joke about being trans and like hating trans people forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got 4 specials off that one joke.
Yeah.
$200 million, and then he still gets to claim to his like fucking like right wing grifters
Yeah.
that he's being censored.
And go on stage for 6
just
hours.
never
6
been that
hours
way.
at a time.
Also,
Yeah.
while I'm here and before I go,
Yeah.
this is a direct shot at the comedy community.
Okay.
Before I make my return to the comedy
Okay,
community.
let's
Yeah.
hear it.
Buffalo, New York is awaiting. If you remember me from my one stand-up set in 2018, which I know you do, I'm
course.
about to come back.
Helium's
Hell yeah.
finest. This
The
is Helium's
return.
Dude,
finest.
I'm about to be in the round at KeyBank Center.
Yeah.
My
Obviously.
big return,
Oh,
20,000
fuck
deep.
yeah,
No,
dude.
but
That's second ever
All right,
set.
what's
just
the
real quick.
shots fired?
just real quick.
Yeah, we could probably
Who
wrap it
made?
up.
And this isn't even that crazy. But like, who made Joe Rogan the center of the comedy universe? Because he's not even the best comedian, but he has the most power for these.
Joe Rogan's
people.
No, he did it.
podcast.
He
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it. He did
but
it
I'm
himself.
saying like
Dude, Gary V. grind set it his way to the
every
top.
day
He
it
sold enough
frustrates me.
couches.
You should see Joe Rogan's couch
You
collection,
get on
dude.
his show and you're like
Yeah,
before
did you try to watch that special of his? His
bad.
most it's so bad.
I watched
so bad.
someone.
I watched the
make
Elephant
fun of
Graveyard
it.
one.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
Elephant
what we-
Graveyard
Dude,
rules.
I knew you guys would
Shout
be
out
into
to
that, like,
Elephant
crowd
Graveyard.
chat.
Hey,
Oh my
we'll have
God.
you on the cast.
Yeah.
That's the only way I watch like bad comedians is I watch the people that like make fun of them because
I
I want
also
to.
really like Beige Frequency. If you ever watch
Yes,
Beige
Beige
Frequency,
I think the name
Beige
is
Frequency.
familiar.
Shout out Beige Frequency.
Too lazy to try.
Too lazy to try. Fucking
know that.
rules.
All right,
Also,
So we watch all the
we
same
watch all the
shit.
same dudes.
That's how
yeah.
I consume now because
Yeah.
like I used to be fans of these people
Yeah.
in like 2019.
And now they suck.
Yeah.
And now I hate watch them.
Dude, did you see
We
the Too
met
Lazy to
because of a Joe
Try?
Rogan podcast.
Did you
This
see-
is the impetus of our relationship.
The Too Lazy to Try video about Natalie Cuomo's freak out.
Oh god.
No.
She had
Oh,
a freak out?
Yeah, she like
Wait,
freaked
who
out.
is that?
Like she's a New York comedian who's like she like freaked out.
Oh,
at
and
a
she
heckler.
yelled at that. She
Yeah,
got on her
and she
knees and
got-
was like,
like,
"You're not gonna fucking.
You're not
ruin
gonna
this
ruin
for me."
this negative energy.
That was crazy.
She played Good Bar.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
like 2 years ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
Were
I
you
met
there?
her. Yeah.
Was she cool?
She was fine to me, but then one of our friends was talking shit about her. Like I was taking a piss. Her boyfriend was in the shitter,
Oh,
and
no.
this guy, our friend fucking rolls by, and he goes to me, and he goes, "This fucking bitch comes to Buffalo, won't even fucking hang out with us, just stays in the green room all day."
Yeah.
And I was like, dude,
good bar.
and then I was
Damn.
like, and then
Good
I
bar.
literally go, "Dude, be careful." He goes, "What the fuck do you mean, be careful, dude? I don't fucking give a shit. She's in the goddamn green room." And then, like, as he says that, her boyfriend walks out of the fucking stall. Like, so just, it was like a curb moment.
Yeah.
It's like he's talking all this shit about Natalie Cuomo while her fucking fiance or whatever the fuck is taking a shit right next door. And I'm like, dude, but what are you talking about? And then she obviously found out about it.
Yeah.
And it became like a little
Maybe
medium drama.
So in a way, that was like the Domino meme, where it's like little Domino, someone shit talked her, and Mr. Goodbar, and then the big Domino is like she has a viral moment where she screams at somebody.
Yeah, right, exactly, dude.
If that never happened,
comes to this.
If that never happened, we don't know if it's
it was
true.
just one of the funniest things ever, because like then she freaked out about it, and then fucking our friend was like, "Oh man, I don't know," and then
That is the one thing.
She didn't like freak out to me, but it's like her fiance or whatever told her, and then it got back to the guy who booked it, and then the guy who booked it was mad about it because he's like, "Well, we're booking these shows, and you're like fucking, whatever."
That is weird.
Yeah,
that's what I'm not gonna lie. Like that is something that's
also not a fan of Natalie Cuomo personally.
I mean,
I didn't know anything about her until that moment.
I didn't have any bad interaction with her.
See, that's the thing. I just think it's so funny within that show's context that I had never seen or heard her stuff before, but then I just kept like seeing like the reels and everything, like they just kept coming up, and I kept giving them chances.
Well, she's a crowd work comic.
She's a crowd work comic that's not even good at that.
I'm not into that stuff.
It's a problem. I feel bad. I want her to be good. I go in with the best intentions, but it's just like, hey, don't cut it. I'm not good. I don't film myself do comedy, so that's kind of the thing of like, But we will. It's soon enough. In a couple months. Live show. Bird Soup live show.
That's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Already
You'll shout that out.
announced.
You have anything else you want to say before you got to... I know you got to get out of here in a minute.
Yeah, we're
where
gonna
are you
start
returning
some
to
shit.
comedy? What's your plug? Plug your shit.
Dude, I don't even do anything anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
When we used to do stuff, podcasts together, I used to have tons of shit to plug. Now I don't.
No,
but I guess comedy,
It's the comeback. It's the
yeah,
comeback
come
tour.
back to one of these
My
mics.
big return.
Nate'll be there, maybe, possibly.
I mean, I've been writing. I still like wrote stuff all these years.
Yeah,
but just like in
like
my
little notes.
So you're gonna do an hour? Your first time back?
You're building it up.
I told
return
Will, I
special?
was like, what if my first time back, I don't do stand up, like I just read what I've been writing. Like I don't do it as a joke. I'm just like, so here's what I've been writing, and I read like
it's like a workshop.
I read the shorthand version, and I'm like, I don't know what that was supposed to be. And I just scroll through. I'm like, oh, how about this one?
You're like big dicks.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm like,
moving on.
That was from 2018. Don't remember why I wrote that. And I
You're
go back.
legitimately,
I'm
you're describing probably my third stand-up set I've ever done.
just
And then
reading exactly what you wrote.
Pretty much. I mean, you can ask Brody. There's video of it where I was not good at remembering my set at all, and I also didn't really like write jokes. So at a certain point, like probably a couple days in, I went into the corner of the room and I was just like, I'm just gonna read all these jokes off my phone, and I was just like squatting in the corner.
Did people like it?
It was funny.
Well, people like that vibe,
and then,
but you would do things you'd be like, whatever that means.
Yeah.
and then just on to the next one.
Because my thing is like, yes, okay, it's not like
I said, I'm not good at this.
it's not traditional, but it is still funny in a way. To
for
just
sure.
like,
Well, the only thing that matters is if you get a laugh.
Yeah.
that's literally that's what I'm
self-aware enough to be like, oh, that sucked, and then you just move on.
And just be kind of like disarming. Like if you're putting on like the whole like, I'm gonna it's funny to be like, that didn't make any sense, and people are like, I mean, no, it didn't make any sense.
It did.
I agree, that was bad. You're like,
Well, that's what
thanks.
open mics is too. It's like so low pressure. Most people aren't even listening when something bombs too.
For sure.
Exactly. And
So,
if it bombs,
what
if you
it
just
is.
kind of like make a light, you're like, wow, that didn't go well. Like people, I don't know.
It's just an awareness.
If you take
struggle
it like
with
this.
I do a little bit of a peeve when people do that. For
Not
me.
all the time.
If they keep
because
doing
there's
it,
people
it's
who just
weird.
lean on that. Like then why? Like okay, then maybe you should.
Maybe do better.
You're like the fucking comedy version of like a tagline guy. You know,
Yeah,
you're like,
true, yeah,
or like
yeah.
what do they call it with like rap? What's fucking? You're doing the fucking
Tags?
ad lib.
Ad-libs,
yeah.
You're like you gotta be like sitting on here and be like, oh, that didn't go well. But that's all you're doing. You're telling a bad joke and you're like, that sucked.
Yeah.
So it's like, why are you trying to tell jokes? Like, be something else. But like, I don't know.
It like kills,
There
and
are
you're
people,
like, oh, that
there are
wasn't
people
good.
who do that, and then
Yeah.
every single time it goes
Yeah.
bad, they're like, gotta work on that one.
Yep.
And then they do another
Yeah.
one, they're like, I'm still working on that.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's new.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, just shut the
They keep
that
getting
annoys
worse.
me.
Like
yeah.
they're like, gonna fucking kill myself.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
right,
no.
That would be funny if they did it like as
If
an
it got
actual bit.
progressive, yeah.
If it got like progressively worse
That
and
would
worse.
be funny.
That would be funny.
They're
But they
telling-
never do it like that.
No.
It's just
Yeah.
an excuse of
Yeah.
why they're not being funny.
They pulled the
probably
ripcord.
I feel like
It's probably a nervous thing too.
Yeah,
Like they feel like they have to acknowledge it, but really it's like just keep going. No one cares.
I don't mind what you said as much with like that didn't work.
Yeah.
I hate when people go like, this is new.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't preface it.
Just
do it.
That's more annoying to me of the like excuse, like they're prefacing.
The build-up is the worst.
They're coming up with an excuse and like, oh, I'm going to try some new stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so you're telling us you're preempting it sucking.
Yeah.
Because we don't know, like at this level of comedy, I'm like, I don't know what's new to you. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know who you are.
I don't know
so
what
just
you
do the
just do
whatever
the fucking joke.
I don't care.
But that's what it is. It's like insecurity. They're like preempting it being bad. Because then when it's not bad, they can be like, oh, still working on that. You know, and that's like, well, yeah, obviously it's an open mic.
Yeah.
You're not out here doing your fucking hour.
No,
You're working on shit.
Exactly.
So saying it's like
point.
redundant and stupid to me.
Yeah. And it, I feel like shit. I was gonna say something. I can't. Oh, like when you do like this is something I try to remember. Like if you're doing like comedy or like making YouTube videos or music, people always say like, even though it feels shitty, you have to make it seem like what you're doing is like top tier, not in like a cocky way,
confidence.
but you have to make it. You have to act like you're always performing to like a giant audience.
Right. You have to act like you believe in it.
Exactly.
If you don't believe it, nobody's gonna buy in.
If you're like, oh, I just suck, I guess people are gonna be like, ugh, that was weird.
It's like
you
really
suck
gross.
I'm gonna listen to
it
something
is
else.
gross. Like the self-deprecating stuff does get like a little like, okay, well, this isn't even like you're not even telling a joke.
Yes. If you're making fun of like your appearance or something, that's kind of funny. But if you're just like, oh shucks, I guess I'm bad.
I'm so bad. I'm gonna kill myself when I go home.
Then you get you sit at the bar like hoping
people
someone's like,
hey
man,
this is my therapy. No, it's not. It's not.
But I have to say,
nobody's
like,
here to listen to you
audience
bitch
is my
on
therapist,
stage.
dude.
I have to say, when I went to Milky's with you guys, like, I've been to like national comedy shows, but like as far as local ones, it's been a really long time. Everyone there was like genuinely good.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that to like
it was an unusually good night.
Like, I genuinely, because at an open mic, you don't like. I remember,
a lot of other shitters have not been coming out lately.
It's true. It's true.
We're not gonna lie. There's some
shitters. We don't want.
Well, dude, there was almost a fight at Good Bar.
Yeah.
We can talk about that on Patreon, I guess, if we run out of time.
Wait, tell me that after this, because I'm curious.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I guess. I know we're wrapping up, but one thing I am worried about.
You can stay on. You had the hard out at 3:30.
It's
almost
3:30 right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
you can keep going. We have time to keep going.
Okay, Zach said he'll be here at 3:45.
He did say that?
So I got like 15.
Yeah, okay, we can keep
right. This is fun. I'm
hell yeah.
Cool.
I haven't interacted with people my age besides Tim in Cleveland. Which is that's you know him. It's a different experience. That's not interacting with dudes. That's interacting with Tim.
Yeah.
No, but I guess hyper honest. I guess one of my fears about. And it's low stakes.
Let's get it.
I'm performing at like Coachella or some shit.
Yeah.
But no, one of my fears is just like the politics of like navigating a scene.
Yeah.
Because me and Mikey and Will did the music scene for a while, and everyone was nice.
Yeah.
But we weren't like deep enough to like get involved in the politics. So everyone was just like nice to us.
Yeah.
Because we were nice, but like
music too, it's tough because I feel like not every musician goes to open mics, but every comic has to go to open mics.
That's the only way you can do it.
It's the only
way you get better. Yeah.
Exactly. Like music, you do your thing.
You can like make shit
record
on your
things,
own.
and then you play like a show.
Yeah.
And it's your music, and if there's no one there, at least you have music to fall back on.
Right.
With comedy, it's like if there's two people, you have to act like the room is sold out, even though you're looking. The only people there are
the politics of it is like not. You don't like.
It's not even that.
You're like way like you'd be way ahead of yourself coming back into it.
Yeah,
because everybody's gonna be very nice to you at first.
Yeah,
and then you're gonna be like
exactly.
Some people like you have. I feel like there is this too a little bit. Like you have to stick around.
Yeah,
for a little bit because people will be like,
There's
I'm
like
not gonna like
period.
make friends with you if you're just gonna like disappear immediately.
Yeah.
People are like welcoming, but then but I mean, I feel like we're pretty tight with everybody.
Yeah,
like people don't, but like there's been drama.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, even watching you guys, like I was watching everybody, whatever, and like everybody would like fist bump each other and say what's up, and I was like, this is already very. I mean, again, I went once, but that was already better than like some of the music scene.
Well, the thing about it is comedy is way smaller than music.
Yeah,
true.
So you do it for like a month, you will probably have met everybody who's been doing it.
Pretty much.
Right.
Like, and we don't get a ton of new people. So like the second you do it, you like there's maybe I would say like, and not even like working comics, but like open micers is probably like what 45
in Buffalo specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
45.
Like currently with people who haven't like left.
I think of it through the 51st jokes thing. So it's about probably around there.
45 to 50
45
people.
to 50, yeah. Because it's like, that's what...
Because a few have left, too.
Yeah,
some
for sure.
Some have gone to New York, some have gone to, like, Chicago and stuff.
Austin.
Yeah.
The Austin
people
grind,
love-
dude.
yeah.
Jesus.
So, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. You just got to stick around, then you'll, like, have met everybody.
Yeah.
And you'll find out who you like and don't like. You'll find out who the shitters are.
Right.
And then nobody has any real sway, so the politics doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
True. It's not like we're in some giant comedy market.
Yeah.
Like in Buffalo, that's my thing too. Same with music. Like I'm not really doing as much music anymore. But my thing was always like, no matter where I'm at, I don't understand why scenes in general are so like, I'm gonna step on next to get where I gotta go. It's like, why can't we all just be supportive?
That is a big thing in every like little creative scene, and that is true in comedy, and we've noticed it being true in music. I think, and it's like you because it is like it's like the crabs in the bucket kind of mentality.
Which it's unfortunate because it is true. It's like
it's
obviously
not though.
Statistically,
comedy
like
doing better is just going to make everybody better.
Yes.
Yeah.
If people like going to local comedy shows, every local comic will do better.
And every
so
local
you shouldn't be like
comic is a crab,
undercutting,
so.
like getting into bullshit fights.
and they all have crabs.
You know what I mean? They all have crabs.
Yeah.
Crabs.
No, dude, none of them fuck. If they got crabs, that's a pure hygiene issue.
You're just dirty.
They grew them themselves.
They either
that
got
is
crabs
not
or a bucket. That's the two things.
Mushrooms growing in your ass. No, but that's cool. And plus, like Buffalo being, it's not like New York City or LA where it's like it could change.
You could pop
one
off,
second change your life or whatever.
No.
In Buffalo, it's like you were saying, like rising tide lift all boats. Like
for sure.
If everyone's just cool and like trying really hard and supporting each other, it's like we all. And then it's like, why don't you make your city something?
That's what we're trying.
It's
to
hard.
do.
Yeah, you, with your show is a great idea because it's like everyone just like Buffalo is a place where if you get to the top 5 in Buffalo, you leave.
You make it anywhere, dude.
You dip, you go to New York City or LA, but it's like, why don't we just make Buffalo really undeniable?
Yeah.
I know that's
I mean it's hard.
easier said than done.
Like there's only 300,000. It's hard to compete with a place that's got like
fucking well, that is also
9 million people or 11 million people.
But even with the internet, like if your show was like really big and people are like, where the fuck is this? And everyone's like Buffalo, and it's like, oh,
well, that's what I'm talking.
Right,
so
that's what
you know what I mean.
Because I think too, it's really like a different market for any kind of content.
Get a word in here.
Oh, sorry, dude.
I'm just kidding.
Like it's like I agree with what you're saying, but like it's hard. Like even it's not even like there's no traditional way up in any like. There's no talent agents, even in like that doesn't happen really.
Yeah.
True.
You know, there's nobody who's just gonna like pick you up off an open mic set.
Yeah, no.
So like getting big is all like we have to build your own brand online. You have to like
honestly,
put out
getting
clips.
a sitcom will probably make you less relevant
Yeah.
than if you were just like getting anything that it was like you know
Big
self-made.
Bang Theory with Connor and Brody.
Yeah. Hearing,
Do not subject me to that
hearing
life.
like the big comedians, like the national touring, comedians talk about
big,
shit like
big dick
players.
players.
I hate like there's so much I don't like about. And again, this is like the big people.
Yeah.
But there's so much I don't like where they like flex each other's like, dude, I have a writing credit on such and such. I hope if I ever made it far in comedy or any of us do it or whoever.
Yeah.
It's like, why do like things have to be so stereotypical?
Oh yeah, it's so annoying.
Like, when I opened for so and so, it's like, all right, we get it.
It's an ego. It's when the ego takes hold.
when I opened for Seinfeld.
Me and Seinfeld, we used to smoke cigarettes.
Fucking dude. Larry David used to run his scripts by me.
I don't know.
I knew Kramer real well.
Maybe it's just me judging
I
it.
gave Kramer notes.
Remember that famous Kramer? Yeah, that was a bit actually.
I actually came up with that. I came up with that actually.
I wrote that actually. Yeah.
He just didn't do it.
Most
right.
famous set he ever did.
Yeah.
His biggest set. I wrote that shit, dog.
He was actually just lip syncing to a track I recorded.
That was me. I was the voice.
It was all just perfectly timed out. He was just gonna start blasting off. He was like, "Thank God, black people are in the audience."
Yeah, we hired a black guy to sit in the audience. No, but I don't know. I guess part of my reservations is just me being scared.
Yeah,
I'm like, people are gonna be
so
mean to me.
100%.
Nobody's
something.
mean. Nobody.
Yeah, and like the other night was so great. I'm like, this is very
fun.
positive.
That's it for us. I feel like the biggest thing to start doing it was knowing that it was there. Because it's like I had no idea any of this shit was going on.
It's very tangible.
But and other people, like we met Grace that night, and then she was like, "Yeah, we're going up. I'm a comic. I'm going up. I live in Chicago or whatever." And it's just like it turned into like, "Oh yeah, let's just do it."
That's awesome. Yeah.
And then it's like, so it really is like you got to have like references.
And we definitely need more
almost.
people.
Yeah.
Well, I already know
We need
you
new
guys.
faces,
So that's
yeah.
pretty cool.
We'll be
like
there.
I can't imagine
Yeah.
what it's like for people that maybe like moved here from somewhere
And
else.
go up
Oh, it's a
alone.
whole-
They don't
Going
know
alone would
anybody.
be kind of shitty.
You go up on stage. You don't
Yeah.
know anyone.
Well, I
Like,
probably wouldn't have started if we weren't going.
That's what I'm
to
saying,
the
yeah.
mics together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's pretty much. Yeah, we literally we are currently known as kind of the same person because we have just been doing it at the same back to back. Like I would always sign up after him or like.
Yeah, like Nicole Beatty used to get our names mixed up a lot. Of course. But,
that's so funny.
It's like we don't look clearly two different people,
and our styles are very different.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not like you look the same.
Yeah, no, we just get.
And you went to sets. I mean, like we do comedy differently.
Yeah,
so
you have
it's
different
like a whole,
styles. And shit. Yeah, it'd be funny if you guys were like very, very similar. And everyone's like trying to be nice about it.
Yeah, you're like, wait, these guys are just fucking doing each other's material.
Honestly, I feel like I'm not like hard pressed to this, but I feel like Trevor is like literally the in
like
between
a middle
both
point
of us.
Yeah, maybe.
Is that the guy that had the long hair?
Yeah.
Oh, he was really funny too.
Yeah, he's
great.
hilarious.
Trevor's a man. He's gonna be on the live show.
He's gonna be on the live show.
May 17th live show.
He's been on the podcast before.
Been on the
podcast. That was a
podcast.
great episode.
Yeah, dude.
No, dude, I was very impressed.
That was a
with
pedophile heavy episode as well.
No, it's cool that you were. I mean, there was.
Don't. I don't want that.
I feel like that list that day and the crowd was both very good.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it was a very good, responsive crowd, so that kind of like hypes people up. And then like that, there was no. There was no Kramers.
There's a positive
no
vibe.
Krolls.
There's positive vibes.
No, like there's a few people. No, we have a guy named Kramer.
He's crazy too.
Oh, I thought you meant like this dude screaming slurs.
You do. Well, you get that sometimes.
That doesn't happen. No, that does not happen. That
has happened.
That's what it means. It doesn't
did
not.
it. Oh,
it's a negative thing.
Yeah. Like we get there's a few people like that, and so none of those shitters were there.
Yeah.
Usually they get pushed out. But
yeah.
Well, but you got like
people can sniff you out real easily in the scene.
It only takes a couple sets before you're like, this dude's racist.
Yeah.
Like, this dude's gonna be a problem.
That's crazy that they feel they're like, no, that's comedy.
Yeah.
They just go up there.
It's because they kill Tony, dude.
It's literally kill Tony. It's
so they're kind of taking that.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of those guys tried to start a fight at Good Bar the other day.
Yeah, it's bad.
What'd you say?
That's one of those shitter dudes tried to start a fight at Good Bar.
It was rough.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was like poking and prodding, like just talking.
Like talking shit directly to someone's face and behind their face after they told him to get away from them.
We can go into details on the Patreon. Sign up for the Patreon.
Yeah, sign up for the Patreon.
And you can find out all the details.
That's a good cliffhanger to get a Patreon. Yeah, you want to hear that story.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But to wrap you up.
Yes, wrap me up in the rug.
Nate English, you have music out. Do you want people to go to the music you have currently, or do you want to just forget everything you've ever done?
It's on YouTube under Ivy League Collective if you want to check it out.
The boys. We did a music video for him.
Yes,
back in the day. Maybe our first music video.
That was the first music video that we did with them.
Yeah, in the park and all that.
Yeah,
this is the first Ultra Bird.
Some
video.
news. News.
So, it was that or Passed Out. I don't know. One of those two.
I feel like Passed Out might have been slightly first.
Okay,
but it was within like the same 2 months.
Same 2 months.
Was that the one with Will?
The one with Will Passed Out,
or is that a song?
Or the one with you?
Well, remember the one with Will in front of the Riviera?
That was our first thing. That was a short film.
That was a short film.
That was really cool.
Yeah. Technically, in a way, it was a Men I Trust music video, but
because of the song.
It was like a silent film. Yeah.
Okay, no, that was cool.
There's no dialogue.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, but yeah, we have a long history. But yeah, I haven't put out music since like 2022.
Nate Spanish.
The
dog. It's funny because his name's Nate English, and then, Spanish is another language.
Where'd you get that name, huh?
It was my Instagram name, and I just rolled with it.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean,
I'm just joking.
Dude, that was I guess this is another thing, but I was like, I got bullied in the corniest way at times in school because they'd be like, Nate English, what do you speak French? And I'm like, that's
stupid.
all you got?
That's stupid.
But no,
and now they are
Nate English. What, you got fucked up teeth? Stupid bitch.
Nate English. See, that would have been accurate at least. I did have fucked up teeth at one point. I don't really have anything to promote, but I do. I'm saying it on your show so I hold myself accountable. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get to these open mics.
Hell yeah,
do it.
And I want to be a part of the scene.
Yeah, come hang out.
Because
open invite to be on the pod whenever, hang out whenever.
Yes, it's something that, like, I've been literally putting off for years now, and I don't know why. I think I did it once at Helium, and I was like 18, and me and Mark Zastro.
I've heard the set. It was good. It was actually funny.
Thanks. I was 18. Like,
what's the first
you don't
window
have a ton
in a
to talk about, but it's good to start.
Yeah. Like,
he's talking about drive-thrus.
I didn't have the only part that was funny was I was like, isn't it weird that they don't use the first window? And I was like, what is a guy like jacking off? And then I did like a thing where I was like, oh, get the fuck out of here. That was the only part that was like funny.
That's pretty funny.
That's funny.
But the craziest part was I was like so fucking nervous. But then after this this like 50-year-old dude comes up to me who was just like an audience member.
Yeah.
And he came up to me and he's like, "Hey man, that was really good. Like, keep going or whatever." And he like shook my hand. And in my head, I was like, "Comedy's great." Like, I just acted out jerking off, and then a grown man was like, "That was amazing."
This was an open mic one?
It was an open mic. Yeah, this is like 2017, like so long ago.
Fuck, that's crazy.
But I think like, we did pretty good, and people were like nice to us, and except one dude. Don't know if he's still out there. I don't even know his name. But
What's he look like?
He ginger, like kind of skinny, pasty guy. I don't even know his name. But the only the only thing I don't like about like what people say is like the comedy scene is where, and it seems mostly like big cities where they're like, we got to be mean to each other. That's how you earn it, or whatever.
We razz each other, dude.
Yeah. But really,
I'm razzing you.
Yeah, they're like going after your deepest fears and insecurities.
And they're like,
we're just boys.
Yeah. That's like such bullshit. That's like such like fake machismo bullshit, dude. It's like you do that when you know each other.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna go up to a new guy and be like, "What's up, fucking Four Eyes?"
Yeah.
What's up, you stupid fucking fat dork? Like that's not. I'm not razzing you if I don't know you, dude.
You're like, "Hey, it's my first time. What? Can you give me some tips?"
Like, well, you're fucking stupid, you dumb bitch. You're
You have to smack the books out of your hand.
How old are you? 18? You're just starting now. I started when I was 7.
You fucking
I've been doing 10 open mics a night since I was 6.
Yeah,
you're not gonna get anywhere in this town. Dude. No, but so this dude. I know we're wrapping up, but this is the last story.
It's on you, dude. It's on you. As long as you want to
20 minutes.
We're an hour and 29. This is a long pod.
So this dude,
pasty, skinny ginger kid.
Yes. We were in the back room, and like this is during March Madness. The basketball is on. The one dude was trying to like make conversation about basketball.
Right.
Super nice. Then this like corny fucking nerd who, if I see if I figure out through my journey where he is, if he's still doing comedy, I'm fighting him. I will be the guy at Good Bar fighting someone else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call this cracker to his face.
What'd he do?
So he's looking at the list and he goes, "Who's Nathan English and Mark Zastro?" And he's like looking around the room, and we're like, "Oh, that's us." And he goes, "Take it easy. I'm not taking roll call."
Oh my god!
And then he's like, he just like smirk, and everyone's like, "Ha ha ha ha!" And we were like, that was cringy.
Yeah, that was fucking super.
Because all I said, I was like, I didn't know if he was
running
it.
I was like,
oh, right here. He goes, "Take it easy. I'm not taking roll call."
What if he's dead now?
It's possible.
Good. I hope he's fucking dead.
Oh my god, dude! Oh jeez.
If he sees it, he's not gonna remember. But it's like if I find
if he's dead, he's not gonna see it. So
true. If you're seeing this in the great beyond, fuck you. The only joke he did that I remember was he.
What if we know who it is? Based on this joke?
We probably do.
I don't know. The only joke I remember he did was about something about a Tim Hortons that closed down, and then people try to open it up as like a porn store. And he was like, "What are you gonna have, like Timbits as anal beads?"
It's stupid.
And I was like, stupid. In the moment, it was sort of funny, but I was like,
I'm determined to figure this out now.
We gotta know. We gotta
know. We might not know him. That's a long time before we started.
He might have moved to Austin.
That's a long time before we started.
Right.
But you know who was on that? And this isn't even a flex.
Oh, yeah, you saying Josh Potter?
Josh Potter was on that.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the
I didn't know who he was.
Big man.
The Buffalo open mic.
Big Buffalo guy.
Yeah, big Buffalo
The precursor.
Yeah.
But yeah, to wrap it up as well, we have the live show.
We have to do our plugs now.
May 17th.
Live show May 17th. Find out who fought Good Bar on the Patreon episode.
We got Trevor Finnegan. We got Jake Bauer. We got Johnny Comedy.
That's a great name.
It is a great name.
Oh, Johnny.
That's a great name.
He was born for it, dude.
He's a man.
Yeah, he's legally.
He's a killer.
Legally.
And then we got Jacob Morrison
and Ben Islowski
with Jake Nicholson on
the house band and Tuesday night to close out the show.
Killers.
So
that's Murderer's Row right
message
there.
us on Instagram for ticketing information.
Yeah.
We are going to come out with some stuff shortly that is going to be more detailed and some special offers that we're doing.
Yep. We have a Patreon exclusive
offer that'll be coming up shortly.
If you want,
we're going to work out a promo for that, so keep your eyes out for that.
I'll be scalping tickets out front.
Message at Bird Soup Show on Instagram for ticketing info.
True.
Still 3 months away. Get your tickets now. The more you get, the better the show is going to do.
Yeah.
And so the better we can pay people, we can maybe use it to get sponsors and stuff like that.
And if you are a sponsor,
if you're interested in sponsoring,
give us money.
Come on down. We're going to have
and we'll tell people
70 people in. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
A lot of drinking and a lot of fun. And people are going to get drunk. They're going to want to buy your
Elmwood
products.
Lounge.
Milky's Elmwood Lounge.
Buffalo,
May
New York.
17th, 2025. Bird Soup Live. The Late Night Live with Bird Soup.
Late Night Live with Bird Soup. Also,
it's a great name.
Nate and I may be coming out with a football-themed show in the next coming months or weeks.
And then also see Nate do comedy one of these days.
And go see Nate do comedy. And go Bills. And anything else, Nate?
If you don't see me out there on the scene, you guys and your audience need to cyberbully me into making sure I go to these open mics.
You have to.
Sign up.
Trying to get on the grind.
You heard him, buddy.
Absolutely.
You heard him, guys. Bye.
Cyberbully me.
Have a good one.